this, that. Hello? I'm in the wrong fucking outfit. See, this is...
It's Chaos Night! Ah!
Okay, I can open that again. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
I'm in...
well, Ori gets changed. I will greet everybody. Hello, Rage. Hello, Bass.
Hello, Rage. Hi.
Nope, that's my own name.
Okay.
Hello, Flare.
Jesus Christ.
And hello,
You're
Kitty
getting
and
pinged
Lucifer.
like
Welcome,
8 different ways.
Hello, Mason.
In a good way, but Jesus Christ. What a way to end the stream.
Yeah,
Hello.
from what I understand, March Madness, March Hotel Madness.
Yeah.
Jeez.
March Hotel just ended. It ended later, unfortunately, than I was like fucking making dinner and I was trying to wait, and then it didn't, then people were, and then I'm gonna be honest, the way they decided to evict everyone was kind of dumb, and so it took a long time because some people had a ton of monies. And now I'm just trying to read the little sign-off thing that just happened.
The rent to 6666. I'm like,
well, people were like coalescing their wealth.
That's a lot.
In order to try and make it happen.
Capitalism. I wouldn't expect anything less. That's good old-fashioned capitalism right there. Yeah, well, a Bass, to my understanding, it is specifically a goblin that's torturing them.
Yes.
And collecting all the monies.
The golden goblin.
The gold goblin, excuse me. The golden goblin.
I just wanted to read the sign-off post. That's just what I'm doing right now. I'm halfway.
Now, for their first year running this, it feels like this was pretty successful.
Oh yeah, it was great.
It sounds like it really went over well, which is great. That's what you want. It was sad, like Flare. Oh no, I have hiccups. No, not tonight, not tonight.
Okay, that's good.
Mars needs to breathe.
That's more. Everybody's done pinging me. I'm on streamer mode. I had to turn off streamer mode to do another thing.
Left and right.
Yeah.
And all of you are like, I've been evicted. I've been evicted. Hello, Emily. Or are you a clone? Are you the original Emily?
Hello, Emily. Welcome. I recognize your name. Yes, March Hotel.
If I recall.
Thank you for tumbleweeding your way over here. I appreciate anyone who's come over. If you're lurkers too, that have hopped over to our little corner of the internet.
We definitely have a villain Dylan.
After
there has to be a villain Dylan thumbnail.
We've had a lot of villain Oris. I actually do. It depends on, do you count the God, what is it called? Do you count the redirect where Dylan is Von Karma in it as evil Dylan?
I would totally count it.
Because then,
it's still art that you drew.
We've had a ton of evil Ori. There's a lot of evil Ori. Definitely.
I think I get one evil moment as the judge in a thumbnail.
Yeah, you're like dream nightmare judge in one redirect thumbnail
for the second game
as well. Yeah. But
I do love the villain Mars that Ori drew for Married and Ray.
Well, what you did, you basically I can't remember what we said, but I said something along like, but we knew what was happening, and you're like, I knew what was happening, or something like that. I'm the author, and I was like, all right.
I still have to watch that video, because oh gosh, we played that 2 years ago? Like, my memory's kaput.
Bass, like, Dylan was drawn in the position of Von Karma. Like, I can show the thumbnails that I'm talking about. Actually.
Hell yeah, we can show it off.
Dylan's the only one that
welcome.
I guess. Hello, Enthuse. What is the March Hotel? What was the March Hotel?
To my understanding, was chaos.
Yeah. So basically, just out of the blue, basically, a group of artists sort of just came out at the beginning of March and was like, hey, there's this art event thing we're holding in a Discord server. It's called the March Hotel. You have to pay rent to the Golden Goblin of the hotel in order to stay in the hotel.
That's
and you
your
pay
landlord.
rent by posting one piece of art you made that day that you drew within 24 hours of the last rent posting, right? So you post it and you get coins, and those coins are exactly the amount that it takes to pay rent. And so you get to stay.
To be fair, Ori does art every single day. So
Yeah, so I was like,
pretty
oh, this
easy
is going to
for
be
her.
easy. This is chill, whatever. The
Famous last words.
design direction is, well, I could have done that. All right? I could have been just skating by. But then there's a bunch of other stuff you can do because it actually is basically like a little economy. Hello, Galaxia.
Hiya,
You're very upset
Galaxia.
about men being difficult to draw. Oh, men, my beloved.
Oh, well, you came to the right place. Ori's great at drawing men.
But there were quests you could do that were more specific challenges that you could get more coins for. And then you could spend 100 coins and you could open up a shop. And then people would pay you coins in order to do whatever your shop is selling. And people did like crazy shops, obviously like just plain commissions, but people also did like lore-based ones or like, you know, quests and stuff you could go on, or like, oh, somebody made an isometric version of the Mars Hotel and you could pay coins to get your little dude drawn in that isometric version of the Mars Hotel. So it's like making a whole thing.
Cool.
A guild opened up that was actually one of the guild masters is somebody that we know from Paper Demon. And they recognized me over there. And so we're in a guild. And that they made a guild crest. They made a guild uniform. It was a whole thing like this. All that sort of stuff.
Ooh, me like.
Really crazy. And so it basically was a hotel, and it ended up getting like a lot of kind of like loosely collaborative lore. Based on people interacting with the staff designs that the artists who hosted it had created, and then just interacting with other people.
One staff member you really enjoyed.
Yeah, Rod, he's the best.
Rod, that was good.
But so there's the whole thing, and so all of that, and then I was a little sad that like I didn't truly make my guild Sona like something crazy. I just sort of drew, you know, regular Ori. I actually have the picture here. Hold on. So I'm gonna make hopefully a video about this because I really want to show the appreciation. But I had originally drew this as my hotel Sona, my guest Sona, because it was just little Ori, obviously, Kiln Quest, you know, style because that's easy and all of that. But a lot of people were going pretty ham, like they're the detective or they're the reporter, you know. Coincidence? Probably not. Yeah, exactly. Or they're the reporter, they're the locksmith, and all this stuff. And it was really, really cool. And I was a little sad that I didn't put a lot more lore into it or anything. I was kind of rushing, you know, like it's very hectic to do something like this for a month. But some people were getting really into it. Then there ended up being like a redesign quest at the end in the last few days to redraw something that you drew at the beginning of the month and redraw it.
That's quite nice.
And so I took that opportunity to do a little redraw of this one specifically because I liked it. And I had ended up so actually to join the guild you had to draw your guest Sona in the guild uniform doing something heroic. And so I did again Kiln Quest, but I did helping Flare. Haha, heroic, helping little animals because I didn't know what to do.
Cute.
And I was just again trying to be quick, trying to get it in. I guess it's kind of the free run angle enthuse. I apparently ended up liking the free run angle just randomly at like the same time. I always drew Godot in that angle. I don't know what happened. And so it's like, oh, okay,
definitely does
Flare's part of it now.
Anything.
So the lore that I remade, and now this is the official lore. Hello, Federico. Is this. So we have, if you don't know, our avatars here have lore. And that lore can be found on the Folding Planets YouTube channel. Mars, can I get you to grab the link?
Of course, I will grab the link happily from our Folding Planets YouTube. Folding Planets is the name of the quote-unquote comic studio that Ori and I have, where we make our comics. And our avatars have lore.
And our avatars have lore.
That I wrote once upon a time. Let's see.
And
where is it? Aha! Yes.
Dead Plate's coming out soon, Bess. Dead Plate's the next one. So,
the Studio Investigrave games don't take as long as the Ace Attorney ones do.
Because they're short, and so putting them in between.
I'm gonna put it on YouTube's chat so everyone gets the link, because I think that'll carry over to the Twitch chat.
But so...
Did I do this right?
Basically, really quick for that lore,
I did not.
Is Mars...
There we go.
Mars, me, and Dylan are all, like, gods, basically, and we created the worlds that we partake in the ways we partake in them. And we're the artist, the author, and the arbiter, and it's all detailed in the lore. But basically, so I was like, ooh, this is me... It was
very fun to write.
As a god, and I guess I was kind of inspired by, you know, Athena with her scrolls and whatever. And I was like, ooh, and so it's like Flair holding this little invitation. What's this? And then I didn't draw the March Hotel here. This is for another quest challenge, but this is the Outcast Ocean. And then I drew the little floaties on the March Hotel so that it's here. And it just goes...
I love that.
You're invited. And because of the nature of the server, the author and the arbiter wouldn't be able to participate because they don't make visual art. That was basically, it just had to be visual art. And so they couldn't participate and get money for rent. So I said, all right, you know, well, Flair, looks like the others won't be able to join us. I know this is spelling error. I don't care. I did this very quickly. And then I made my, see the free room pose again.
I love the slippers a lot.
Yeah, I wanted it to be comfy. To me, vacation is all about being like comfy and chill and whatever. And so this is what Dylan calls my moo-moo, is this green part. And then this is reminiscent to the new design we're getting. And then I always wear slippers when it's cold at home, and I put my hair up in a clip like this. And then since Flair was here as a part of it, it was like, oh, okay, Flair could be brought along because he doesn't have to pay rent. He could just be in my room as like my little pet, as my little lad.
He could just chill.
And
He's
then,
living rent-free. How dare he?
There was a ball at the March Hotel. So Flair escorted me to the ball in his full outfit, in his glossed form. So I got a dress, and he got
boy. Hello, SRD.
What's the male? I know Canadian Lucifer knows this one. What's the male version of the Lolita fashion, like the little prince fashion? O something starts with an O.
Oh, shit! I should know this.
And then, lastly, this is actually at
I'm gonna let Canadian Lucifer
the ball, and this is all the staff members that they had official like references of at the time. So this is Rod. Wizard beard.
How long did this particular piece take you?
Really long. So this is actually a bunch of art I had asked in the hotel people who had made art that was specifically made because of the March Hotel, if they would want their art to be in the background here. So I made a bunch of frames, and then I just put everybody's. This is Pastry Puff's piece.
Nice.
Back here, Canadian Lucifer drew this one. Allie drew this one. I have a version where it's no characters, so nothing's covered up. But this is the whole thing. And then basically, when it was time to be done, I was like, all right, I just got to fill in the rest of the ones with the art I did, because there wasn't enough, sadly. But yeah, very fun.
Just got to make it work.
And that's basically that. Oh, and I made a art friend specifically from the March Hotel. So unlike you guys who I knew before the March Hotel, other people here who participated in the March Hotel, I met Coco at the March Hotel, and this is their Guestona Hazel. And so I made it like a little Polaroid, and it has like
Mushroom
the March
and
Hotel
frogs.
date.
Yeah, I could see why.
And I believe it's like a staff, and his name is Borg. The Frog. Brog. That's what it is. Brog. I think is what
okay.
It is. Yeah.
That's really cute.
It's really cute. The design's actually adorable. It has it's like a witch staff / broom sort of thing. The other end has like a little lily pad.
Oh, how
And a big
fun.
part of the hotel is like fishing, and the way that Hazel fishes is Brog like does his tongue and catches a fish, and it's great.
That's so cute.
Coco drew it, and it's great. Coco's actually the one who made that Hotsun animatic thing with him finding the snake.
Okay.
And that's how I met Coco.
I'm familiar with Coco's work then.
Yeah, so love it. Coco's in the server now as well, so I do hope to see them around. And Coco gave interest in Paper Demon, so hopefully we'll see them over there as
Nice.
well.
Ooh, maybe we'll gain another tea pet.
But now I'm all thinking about next year, and I'm like, photo booth shop? Because for those who don't know,
that would be a bit more straightforward than the
opened-
hot pot thing. I think that would be simpler too.
yeah, it would definitely be simpler because it would be like bust shots, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But I opened a shop at the March Hotel, and it was called the Hot Pot, Chef Ori's Hot Pot. And it's the Hot Pot because everything I draw, I make a character hot when I draw it. Okay? And we had
And if
lovely...
they're already hot, then they're gonna be extra spicy.
They're gonna be extra spicy. But I had lovely, I don't know what the word is here, promotional materials of course, Dylan, and then our Outcast boys. Sorry, Aster, you're in the kitchen, so you weren't out front. You're in the kitchen with me. And then there's just a ton of pieces that I made for it. Oh my god, I made way too many. I'm not going to show all of them off. But I also had, which is my specialty, the seafood special.
We are letting Aster cook bass. He's in the kitchen.
Where the things you fished up in the hotel's lake, I would make it spicy if you wanted spicy, or I would cook it normally. Everybody who did the seafood special wanted it spicy, so we have spicy forgotten groceries.
Because it's a hot pot enthuse.
This was a...
He's chilling in soup.
This was a shopping cart with a skull and bones, and I made it hot because that is the Ori MO. Then I got a crocodile.
Now that's talent.
And it was a crocodile that was chasing after a little fish. So here's the crocodile with the little fish. Spicy.
Don't know whether to say poor fish or lucky fish.
Yeah, I mean it's a little blushy, so I don't know. I think the fish is into it. And then lastly, I got Spicy Gert, which is certainly my masterpiece. He's lovely. So, yeah. Spicy Gert.
Very nice.
And that's my TLDR on the March Hotel. This has gone on too long.
10 out of 10 would do again?
10 out of 10, 100% would do again. Already thinking about stuff to do. I really like the photo booth idea a lot. So
I honestly think that's brilliant.
I'm leaning into that one. I think that would be really fun. I also had this
you could use this photo you already have as your promotional material,
and
so you
I had
don't even need to create new stuff.
I think it's going to be a little more your character here vibes, and all of that sort of thing. Because I want to do the photo strips in a photo booth as well. I want like the Polaroid, like this, and then I want like the strips. You know what I'm talking about. And those will be more like your character here. So I would like do the pose, and it's the same pose every time, but it is like, you know, your character now, right?
That's gonna be
a sticker.
Cool.
Yeah, I love the sticker stuff. But yeah, so I think that's a big vibe. Oh, I'm not even showing the best thing.
That was a super fun idea, Flair.
Okay.
Honestly, I loved getting to see so many of your paper crafts that you shared with us. Those were so friggin' cool.
I wasn't even showing the one main thing I did
art-wise
that I didn't even do
what
for the March Hotel.
Then?
I forgot to show it. I'll show it.
Ori.
I'm trying. I gotta grab it. I don't know where it is. Where is it? Cafe meat. There it is. Okay. I need the actual GIF one, please. you. And then I need to do blah blah blah. Blah. Nope, that one.
You definitely
All
did
right.
flare.
So this is for Paper Demon actually, and it's Flare meeting all of the new T-Pets that we gained since the last time I drew the T-Pets, which was 10 T-Pets! 10 T-Pets!
Something separate from the March Hotel.
This has nothing
Now
to do
we
with the March
switch
Hotel.
gears into
This,
Paper
however,
Demon.
is that same character, Flare, who escorted me to the
Yes.
ball, who was the little
Flare's
parrot.
our Blorbo. We love him.
So Flare is a
We love our
T-Pet.
little T-Pet Flare. You can actually, if you look above my head on the very top shelf, there's Flare up there.
Yeah.
Along with a couple other
There's
little
up over
T-Pets
there.
hanging out.
Yeah, that was Ham, Chiner, Lo, Coco and Prim, Hua Hua,
They all
Fifi,
came out so cute.
Fair, Jean, and Lou. And that's everybody. That's not all the T-Pets. There are fucking 6
there's
other
more.
T-Pets, okay? There's a total of
Jesus.
16 T-Pets. That's not including Flare. Including Flare, there are 17 T-Pets on Paper Demon. And that doesn't include
This is
these 3 T-Pets up
Officially
here.
a species.
There's also
They
3
have
T-Pets
multiplied.
up here who do not have glossed forms. They only have bisque forms. As Sten
Hello,
here
Kim.
on the left, Cha and Sly up on the top right. Hello, Kim. Kim, have you joined us
Welcome,
from the
welcome.
March Hotel, or you're just popping in?
I feel
I'm
like I
just
saw the
curious.
name in the
There's
greetings,
so many people
but
joined.
I'm not entirely sure.
No,
There were a lot of
Allie.
people. Oh my gosh, this weekend was wild. Cause I wake up and all of a sudden I see like 21 people joined. I'm like, what?
Popping in? Well, we're happy to have you.
How? Oh my
Happy to
gosh.
have you. We're actually going to
Happy
start
to
working
have
on the
you,
comic
Kim.
now. And
Yes.
we love questions. If anybody has questions
We
about
do.
Just art in general, writing in general, all that sort of
Art
stuff.
in general,
This is our
writing,
comic. Outcast. If you want to read
you
it,
want to know.
it's very good if we do say so ourselves. It is also on Webtoon and Tapas under the same name. However, it updates most often
also
on that official website.
Have our own website. And
Yes.
I believe that's the one that
That's
Ori
the
linked.
main one.
Hi, Dee
And if you don't like to read, or you just want to hear it, we do have the dub. It is very behind. Sorry. We do a lot of
But you
shit.
get to hear us voice act. So there's that.
Yes. Oh, did we want to look at evil Ori, evil Dylan thumbnails?
Yeah. So I'll show them off.
Okay. Well, of course we have the evil Mars thumbnail.
Yes.
But I know
Well,
we
now,
have...
now it's all balanced. We have every single one of us has been evil at one point.
Well, the question, I don't think Dylan has been evil in the way that Bass is specifically talking about.
If not, then there's a thumbnail coming up for that.
I was
I
evil...
guarantee, because of how gremlin mode he's been recently.
I'm evil here. I'm evil here. Those are 2 evil and eloquent countenances.
That's a lot of places to be evil.
Oh, I'm evil in more places than just that. I'm evil in many, many more places than that. No, not that. Am I evil in Cold Front? I don't think so. No, we just have Phoenix in Cold Front.
No, you were...
No,
You were playing the softest little boy ever.
I was.
It definitely was not in that.
I don't think I'm evil in Tangled Tower either. I'm mean in Tangled Tower because I'm yelling at you guys because you're being dumb on the map.
Were you mean in the plate up thumbnail?
No, I think I'm dying in the plate up thumbnail.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm dying in the plate up thumbnail. I know. Technically, this is evil Dylan, the devil on Phoenix's shoulder here.
Oh, I would totally count that. Yeah, that checks out.
But I know there's one more of me whispering into Phoenix's ear.
Aw, shucks, Federico.
ominously.
I love
course
my
I
little
won't be
chibi
able
on
to
Phoenix's
find it.
shoulder there. I gotta say, you nailed it with that one.
I know there's one of me whispering into Phoenix's ear and he's scared.
This is a good question. Are the newcomers here Ace Attorney fans? Because we do a lot of Ace Attorney.
I know some of them are. Definitely some people
much Ace
signed
Attorney.
up. If I was
if you
told
are, stick around. You'll definitely have a good time.
that I would have as much Ace Attorney shit going on as I do now, before we started streaming, I would not have believed you.
It's so funny how prior to doing this, Ace Attorney was like, yeah, I know that, but I've never played it and see no reason to. And now it's like, well, I'm in the fandom now. Like, I'm deep
it's
in
like,
it.
oh, damn, all right.
Like, wow,
Here
I
we
guess I can consider myself an Ace Attorney fan. Who would have thunk?
Okay, I'm unable to find this one that I know exists, but
Oh no!
it's Evil Mo. There it is! Found it! Last Evil Ori. So that's 1 Evil Mars,
There it is.
1, 2, 3 Evil
You
Oris.
really love
Oh, Mars died.
over people's shoulders and whispering into their ears.
Well, so this...
Oh no.
No, you're back, you're back, you're back.
Am I back?
You're back, you're
Hello?
back, you're back,
Okay.
you're back.
What
This...
the hell?
This one and this one are because of actual art that occurs in Eloquent Countenance that I just based off of, because there's like a lot of like who's who and who's controlling who and blah 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 blah. And since I'm the one playing the game, it's very easy that way. That's pretty crazy, Enthuse. We'll see how it lasts. I'd love for everybody to stick around, but I know, you know,
That's
just
nuts.
life happens that way.
I can't believe you did the math on that.
And then Enthuse is our stats person.
It's just so quick.
Yeah. Oh, I love no evil. How could it bring about evil? Yeah, I know. I'm too evil. Yes, Mason drew evil Ori because Dylan wanted evil Ori, but he loves evil women.
I think it was
so
a request.
It works out, yeah.
He does. So that all worked in our favor.
Indeed, indeed. I don't remember why I chose this thumbnail.
You were whispering in Phoenix's ear about something.
Yeah,
Farewell
I
my
don't-
turnabout? What
I
was
don't remember
happening
why.
there?
I don't remember why.
Hmm.
This one is
No memory.
obvious, and we know who wanted what.
yeah.
Like I said, these are inspired by that, and then this one is what I said before. So there's all the evils. So Mars was the last one to
Phoenix,
round it out.
No!
Dylan has
Don't
not
do
had a large evil. I do think there's actually more evil Dylans when I used to do the meme edit thumbnails instead of the like full art ones. But there's a lot of like Dylan like this where he's playing the villain, so he looks evil in the like redirect ones. This is the evil judge Mars was talking about. But yeah, I gotta draw one of those. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Good
But
luck.
let's work on the comic again. Like I mean to.
This is why
Oh my
I'm
God, why
content
is
with
there
my
another
position as
notification?
a writer. I'm just kind of like, that's hard enough.
Oh, amazing. Oh my God, this is adorable.
Someone
I'm
DM'd you
dead.
stuff?
Yes. Well, no. I'm playing the Guild Arcana, and they did this like cool little like quest board thing, and you actually roll a dice and you move your character and you do
Oh.
whatever. And one of the squares you can land on is Art Trade, and unfortunately that was the first square I landed on, and that's where I drew that hiccup earlier.
You get
because
so lucky.
the person traded with me was like, hey, since some of the squares are draw someone's OC, let's not do OCs, let's do like favorite shows or whatever. And so I was like, ooh, okay,
Ooh.
Wirt or
Wait, you-
Ron. Those were the options I gave.
Ooh.
And they gave me Wirt.
Good choice. Good choice. Ah! The boy!
I have too many things trying to open. This is a little Wirt they drew.
Oh my gosh, let
He's
me
adorable. I love him. I love him so much. Ah,
Oh my
thank
gosh,
you,
that's precious.
Kim.
Precious. Precious. Thanks, Kim. Happy
Amazing.
to have you. Guys, that means we're gonna get closer to our next
Did a low
subscribe
tier
bin.
god thumbnail with Dylan for that one AA24 moment, right? No, I don't think so. What? I wish I could say what moment.
Person to ask.
But
I do not recall.
Cosmo something. Amazing.
We'll track it down, I'm sure.
I'm dying. What am I dying about?
Don't do that. You have to work on the comic.
The auto murder
I need
moment.
stuff to color. I need stuff to color, Ori.
No, I did not do that. I think most of those are. I did one thumbnail is literally the edit version I made of that. Bass, the one where it was trying to be where it looks like it's from the official game, but it's not. But
oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know the one you're
Main
talking
comic,
about.
Journal 1, Tally Marks, Tally 4, Master.
Okay. Not gonna lie, Bass, I've legit been thinking of at least getting the download. Oh my god. Demo of Tomodachi Life. I mean, it would be downloaded. Just to make Hotsun and Milano. And make Malotsun happen.
Let's get enthused. Get on it. No.
That would be my
enthused. Make it.
Because I forget the name of the creator I've been following, but they've been doing their OCs in Tomodachi, and they're like, well, that didn't take long for them to start dating and hitting on each other.
What?
That's glorious. I'm like, ooh, well, I see potential.
Why is this not? Oh! Heart attack. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Don't lose the line, Zori.
I was like, no, this is the lines, Doc. I was so concerned.
From what I understand, Allie, it's a pretty long
Mars
demo.
is saying
that
that
some good.
She's gonna get the
mileage out of
demo of Tomodachi Life just to make Hotsun and Milano, and I joked that you should make Sinet. Okay. Great. All right. I've talked too much. Look at the hot man. He's incredibly hot. There you go. I need water. I'll be right back. Mars, entertain the masses.
Well, you were very lucky that my computer decided to stop crapping itself when it did. Ooh, I have to listen to that soundtrack, Bass. I find it very rare that Nintendo's soundtracks don't slap. Am I back? I do not see movement. Hang on. Okay, I'm lighting up. I think my Twitch glitched. Uh-oh. Refresh. Let's try that. Okay, there we go. Much better. The comic could be next. Well, I mean, we're already publishing our comic. The next step would be physical release, and then beyond that, anime. Anime adaptation. Which would be hella awesome. Don't know if that would ever happen.
There's something wrong with
Something
this
is
man.
very wrong with this man.
Yeah, but
Something's
he's lovely.
always wrong with this
and he's
man.
incredibly handsome.
He is. For those of you new here, this is Avrit. He's an asshole, and we love him. We're break him later in the series, but for now, he's the captain of the military. He's got the badges to prove it.
Yeah, I refuse. We will not ever be selling the comic to Webtoon. Webtoon's a bitch about that. We are posting on Webtoon because it's good to get exposure that way.
We started there before we had our
the
our
contracts
website.
are kind of shitty.
Yeah. I've heard many a horror story, and I don't need any of that personally.
Yeah, so the contract would have to be really good for us to do webtoon.
And considering we like to do like our own structured hiatuses and go at our pace, I just don't see it.
They'd have to pay a lot of money.
Webtoon doesn't like our pace. It likes their pace.
If you didn't realize, I've changed from infinite scroll to not that to pages because I literally can't. And I can't and I commend all the artists who do, but I will also say most of the artists who do, comics is the one thing they do, and I'm not gonna. And also a lot of times, and this is not a dig, but a lot of times they do like the asset backgrounds, and I don't want to do that, and 2, comics is very much not the only thing that I do. So.
Yep. Oh, Ori and I wear many hats.
Some may say too many hats. I say you can't ever have too many hats, but
the thing as too many hats. Come on.
No, there is not such a thing.
Just get another hat for the hat. You just stack them. It's that easy.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling up to see if I missed.
Oh, thank God about the webtoon thing. Yeah. They used to have better contracts, to my understanding, and then they shifted.
Like any company, they figured out fine.
But
and
they
then
shifted,
money happened.
And there's a bunch of comics that I've specifically followed that have had a really shitty time.
Canadian Lucifer, I got 2 recommendations for you. One is Castle Swimmer by Wendy. I remember her first name, but not the last one. And then #Muted has a physical release as well. Both series are beautiful. And Castle Swimmer just got Volume 4 pre-order released.
I love Unordinary. Really great. I don't think City of Blanks got a thing.
It's coming out.
It's
coming out.
Okay.
They're making a physical version.
I know
happen,
Unordinary has multiple
I will get that one
volumes.
Though.
Unrelated to Webtoon, though, I always will recommend the Adventure Zones graphic novel series.
Hi, Shiro.
Insane. Hello,
my
Shiro.
Gosh, Adventure Zone.
So good.
Great.
So beautifully done.
I believe that they're finishing this year.
Comic
oh my God.
Aurora.
2-3 months, I'm gonna cry.
So it's a comic called Aurora. It's by Red from Overly Sarcastic Productions. Also, Cast Off is by the Starfish Face.
Is very good.
Star Pritchard. Another big inspiration. Those are not webtoon at all. Those are both completely their own thing on their own website. I also recently did read, it's a one-off, it's called Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. That one is a good time. I have one more.
I still need to read that one. I'm trying to think if there's any other comics. Because I've been in a manga kick recently. The one I'm currently reading now is one I started a few years ago, Blue Flag. And I realized I left off of volume 5, and I'm like, oh crap, there's more chapters. I should probably
The Pale
return to this
Queen
series.
by Ethan Aldrich, or the Bright Blade by Ethan Aldrich. Both of those are great.
That's the other one.
I did read both of his Estranged graphic novels as well. They're good. They're definitely more child catered, and but they're still good. Sadly, they leave on
very nice.
On a cliffhanger.
Sorry to hear you're exhausted, Shiro. Hopefully it wasn't too bad of a day.
So, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, the graphic novel enthused, is about...
who's it written by, Bass?
Is during the 1930s. They might be related. It might be named after the song.
Ooh, that would be really cool if that's the case. It's also very gay, according to Ori. I need to confirm this.
Yes, it's all gay. The point is it's gay. I'm not joking. But it's very specific. It's a pretty quick read. I was gonna say something else. I blanked. Hold on. It's coming back to me. Oh, I started Apparently Sir Cameron Has to Die. I It's very good. I've only read one chapter.
Oh,
I love
snap.
the style of writing. It's definitely, I'm sort of remembering how much I loved the name of this book is Secret series and the bad spin-off series by the same author. Not in the same way where it's like the author is like this other entity telling the story, but just like the way where it's like comical, right? Does that make sense? Like just the way where it's like written with a lilt to it, right? Where the point of the story is to be
Would you say it's
fun.
kind of written with a lilt like Trust of the Emerald Sea had?
Again, yes. Right now, there's no like hand of the narrator like either of those have. Like I said, I've literally read one chapter and it's very just like an intro thing. So there's definitely no like, it doesn't seem like it's like somebody narrating currently. Maybe it will get that way. But it's more just like the way where it's like meant to be like witty, like not even witty, like comical, right? Like it's meant to be like, and that's what I went into it knowing. It's a comedic story, but yeah, the way it is a comedy. That is the point of the story. Like I didn't go into that not thinking that, but it just kind of reminded me how much I do love that kind of story. And honestly, I need to find more like that because, like I said, I loved all the Pseudonymous Bosch books, and I loved Tress of the Emerald Sea. You know, they both have this, like...
That's still one of my favorite books of all time.
You know, just a lot of humor to it. And again, literally one chapter in, so I can't. But just the type of writing is very like, oh yeah, I remember liking this. I remember that I like this. So, very excited to see where it goes. Basically just like a setup, you know, chapter sort of thing. You know, like we really just got like kind of introduced here to the main like plot of the world, I guess, for lack of a better term, like what's going on.
Okay.
And it's already hilarious, like how it goes, you know, in that very specific way. Like I really find it hard to describe. It's not. It's like Dylan writes his campaigns. That's the best way I can say. It's that whimsical.
Oh, okay.
Right, where there is a plot, there's a story we're telling, but the character is goofy. You know, right? And that's just how it's gonna be. Okay. You know, or like, because
that. I love Dylan.
We basically open. We're in like the royal court. He's not the king, you know, he's like a lord. He's like advisor to the king, is the person heeding the court. And, you know, we're hearing out the grievances of the peasant folk, right? That is where we're at. To his side, he has like a high person of the church, and we basically get this like, you know, the church is overarching and everything and blah blah blah, all this stuff. And the wizard comes in, and he is like, you know, his whole thing is to declare that he is going to remove magic from the world and all this. But his voice cracks, or the whole time the Duke is like, commenting on how silly the wizard's outfit is, you know, and the church like steps in, she's like annoyed, and he's like, no, hold on. I want to see where this goes. He's kind of goofy. I want to see what he has to say. And it's just like that kind of vibe of stuff, right?
If I have to pull a comparison, almost sounds like BBC Merlin. Just a little bit.
In the realm.
Yeah. I don't think there's a perfect equivalent, but I see what you're saying.
But it's like it's the comedic tone, right? Like there is a really like, yeah, you'll know it when you read it, sort of like, yeah, this is how whimsical comedy books should be written. And that's what I liked about the other ones I listed. Tress is, you know, I wouldn't say Tress is a comedy, but Tress is very humorous.
Tress is a comedy, but it's
a lot of humor in it.
Tongue-in-cheek in how it delivers its story, especially when you consider
tongue-in-cheek's a good
telling
word.
The story and why it's so tongue-in-cheek in the way that it is.
They have a cheek.
They definitely have that snarkiness. That's the word I'm looking for. It has that snarkiness to it.
I'm very excited. I'm loving it so far. And like I said, I'm only a chapter in, and I'm very excited to see where it goes.
I actually hadn't had a chance to tell you, Ori. I'm on chapter 8 of Heavenly Tyrant.
And?
Very politically intriguing. Like, the first book kind of delved into it, but we were more like focused on surviving. Now we're getting into the politics of everything, and now that we have a certain character that came back at the end of the first book, and he's like, it's very old character brought into modern day.
Makes sense.
He doesn't struggle in the slightest.
Ooh, that's good though.
That's a problem.
I like it though.
For our main character.
Yeah.
No, it's great. Ooh. It's great because this guy was never going to be an ally. But now it's someone she's like, okay, I gotta figure out how to manipulate him while also making him think he can control me. Like, there's so many mind games happening with this. I really had a hard time putting it down the other day.
That might have to be my vacation book again.
I think it will definitely end up being your vacation book. I will say the cliffhangers aren't as bad, at least in the chapters that I have read. And when I say cliffhangers are bad, I'm not saying, oh, this is egregious. I'm saying it more in the sense of, oh crap, it's 1 a.m. in the morning. I have work tomorrow, but I need to continue. God damn it. I keep freezing. Did anyone hear that?
You're here.
Did I
got the majority of it.
Okay. That's good. That's all that matters. Yeah, I don't mean cliffhanger in this sense. That was egregious. I mean cliffhanger in the sense of, it's 1 a.m. I have work the next day, but shit, I gotta read the next chapter
but
now.
I need to know.
That was not a problem with the first book, but a very heavy air quote problem just for me as a person.
Oh yeah, no. I couldn't put the first one down either.
And I need my energy in the day. So
and that's exactly why I'm
going to bed on time is kind of necessary.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I'm like,
I'm very bad at it.
Gonna leave that to the vacation book, so I can read for like 12 hours a day.
This one is much kinder, at least in the first half of the book, because so far of the 8 chapters I've read, 1 being a prologue, and then you're like 8 chapters, so I guess 9 if we're counting the prologue. There were very clear points where it's like, okay, she's recovering from, what happened in the last book. She's in the hospital. The guy just left. We end. Okay, that's a very clear stopping point. One of the people she connected with in the first book comes back, finds out how she's doing, tells her what she's missed in the time she's been out and recovering.
I'm so worried.
Chapter ends. So it's like, it's more definitive where these endings are. And it's like, okay, she has to wait to find out what happens. So can I. There's kind of that sense of it's not going one to the next immediately. It's like,
Bess.
Okay, cut to the next day in the next chapter.
Only the read between the lions guy.
It's easier to stop. No, literally, I'm thinking
only
the same
cliffhanger is a real cliffhanger.
Hanging from a cliff, and that's why he's called Cliffhanger.
Very stressed girl indeed. Mars, you haven't read Witch Hat 14 yet, have you?
No, I'm admittedly saving it because I'm not ready. That's why I'm reading.
I'm very upset that 15 is not out yet. It's really good, but it ends it at a Jesus Christ! Why? Why do we
live just to suffer?
Love Ollie though. Ollie's lovely. We love Ollie.
Oh, Ollie's great. Honestly,
Baz, it is used as a cliffhanger. He's specifically doing that during the commercial break. So you go to him, and it's him doing the thing, and then it's commercial break as like, oh shit! And then it comes back after commercial break to him having it and then ending back up on the cliff, because that's the whole thing every time, right? And it was like, oh my god, every single time. They literally used it as a cliffhanger. Because he was the commercial break intro outro, which is honestly genius. Children's shows used to have people that actually cared.
Honestly, I was seeing this the other day, and somebody was, I think it was a Reddit thread, someone was talking like, why do so many old anime have these weird title cards right in the middle of the episode? It makes it very jarring, and I'm like, because that's where the commercial break
They don't know about commercials.
And honestly, I would really love if they brought those back. Because, oh my god, imagine if Witch Hat Atelier gets a title card commercial break. Imagine if Gachi Yakuta had a title card commercial break. I don't think Dungeon Meshi had one. Did they? Not that I recall.
Not that I recall.
Imagine if Dungeon Meshi had one.
The problem... Bluey is a rare exception, Baz. Bluey is a rare exception.
Bluey is a very rare exception.
Yeah, that hurts me so much. Rage, I'm so upset, and Mars' whole thing is this with me. So when we first got to be able to add like ads into the YouTube videos when we do Ace Attorney, right? When we can do mid-roll ads, like you can choose where the ads go. But the problem is that not really though. Like you don't actually really get to choose. And what I mean by that is that it's like, because they talk about it and it's like, sometimes the YouTube just doesn't like you. Not everybody, even if you don't have ad block, will get shown an ad at that spot or at that whatever, right? Like, so like just who gives a fuck, you know? And it just ended up being, unfortunately, a lot more effort than I think anybody really appreciated. And the sole reason is the fact that I don't get to say an ad will play here, right? And I can't say like, if this ad doesn't play here, play this section of the thing, right? Like that would be so cool if it was like, hey, I can make my own little ad.
The freedom, you know?
It's just not, it just really doesn't. And it fights you. It fights you so, like, I would put in the ad time where I wanted the ad to be, and then I would, like, go back, and it would have, like, put in, like, 3 other, like, generated ads, you know, where it decided was good. And it's like, now I have to go in and to delete them. And I can delete them, but, like, it doesn't populate immediately.
But
so I'd have to check.
Extra work on your end.
Yeah, and so at a point, it just ended up being, like, well, I love the Ace Toonie title cards because that's what that was inspired by. OGs remember, people who were watching it, you know? I just couldn't do it anymore because it's really not like a
they make it so tedious.
They make it impossible. I want to be, and they make it so difficult. Like I would literally get the timestamp in my video editing software, right? Where it's like, all right, the place I want the ad to exist is at a, like, you know, 5 minutes, 34 seconds, 22, you know, whatever the next thing is, you know.
Very precise.
Right, I would get that, and I would be able to plug that into YouTube, and then it would still get, like, but it wouldn't work. You know? Like, I would put it in, and then it'd just be mad. And it'd be like, Just like,
so I never knew about that.
What? And that's why the ads are just wherever anymore. And it's really upsetting because it's just like, I want to be able to cater to have it. And then the other problem is that, yeah, maybe it's frames, Beth. The other problem is that then on top of that, because people don't want to have to put in time and all of this shit that YouTube does, right? That make you really annoying to do that. YouTube instead decided, hey, okay, since nobody's doing that, we're just gonna replay the last, like, couple seconds that happened before the ad as, like, a lead in after the ad. Which makes sense if you're just putting ads wherever the fuck, right? Like, that makes sense why they would do that. But I can't turn that off, right? Like, I couldn't turn that off.
Oh.
So it's not like I could put it in the spot and then be like, don't play the last couple seconds because I made an ad spot for it, right? It would just do it anyway. And so it would look weird with the Ace Toonie, you know, and then it would go over, whatever. It'd just be dumb. And so it's just like, ugh, insane.
I miss those.
Honestly, Flair,
good.
That's good. I like when an ad has no idea what the fuck I am. It means they can't track you down.
They don't know where you are.
Yeah, it means that something fucked up, and I like when shit fucks up.
Keep it that way. The other super petty thing I've been doing, anytime I get an ad for increase your productivity with our AI. I report. I report it immediately. Is it petty? Yes. Does it work? Who knows? Is it satisfying? Yes.
No, every time it gives me like that survey ad, the YouTube survey ad, I don't care what it says. I just say none. Never heard of it. Nothing.
Oh, I don't even click anything. I always click skip ad because I'm like, you don't get to know. You don't get to know. Who do you think you are? My best friend?
Who do you think you are? Live on a state border? Good. Keep it that way. Make it so they can't find you. They don't know who you are.
Exactly. Now, Allie, I'm telling you, just keep reporting those commercials. Keep sending to YouTube. I don't want AI slop. Screw off. One day they'll get the message. One day. It kills me so much whenever I see on AO3, please do not feed my work into AI. Or there is now a tag that says, it goes in two directions. There is now an AO3 tag that says, no AI use. And then there's another tag that says, AI used in creation. And I'm like, how did we get here?
AO3, please ban immediately. That tag is only so they can find you and ban you. Please.
Please, please. How do we survive so many ads? Surviving is such a strong word, Canadian Lucifer.
I'm just ready to skip it.
Yeah, I always have my finger at the ready.
On my phone, my phone's close enough usually for me to skip.
This is what I also found out about reporting the AI ads. When you report an ad and you finish submitting your claim, it gets rid of the ad. Like, it takes you right back to the video as like a shortcut.
Well, that's nice.
It's kind of nice. We love it when they self-report. I know, right? And I am comforted in seeing that those fics do not have a ton of views.
Yeah, thank God.
That's nice. Thank God. Speaking of fics, spring break is coming up.
Yeah, Canadian Lucifer, that's true. Double-edged sword.
Yeah, very much so. There was one thing I saw the other day that drove me crazy. I forget which publishing house, or if it even was a publishing house that was releasing it, but it was a sticker, and they were like, this sticker will denote that this was a human-made book. And I'm like, wouldn't it be better if it would be an AI sticker?
Yeah, all I want...
Why are we forcing humans to label themselves? Why not make the machines label themselves? That seems stupid.
Honestly,
seems dumb.
I wish that public use of AI would just be illegal. But at minimum,
it's going to go.
It should be mandatory to have.
Shut down, and they lost a crap ton of money. And now I hear that the people who invested in it are backing out. So I'm like,
yeah, Disney backed out.
Just first.
But at minimum,
not just Disney, there were a couple others
at
too.
minimum, all the AI models should have a force like encoded thing to denote that it's AI that can be traced, and everything should also then have to be denoted as AI legally. At minimum, that is the minimum world I'm okay with living in. I want more than that, but such is life. That is true, Bass. Oof.
It kills me inside, not just for the books I read, but I also work with kids. I work in a school, and now there's AI books for children.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh, there's been AI books for children.
No!
It really sucks. It really sucks for anybody who's trying, like, so I feel pretty chill in the area of the internet that I occupy because I've been on the internet for many years. And most of the people that I follow have either also been on the internet for many years or I have been following them for many years, long before AI became a thing. So I am confident in the vast majority of things that I get to see and interact with being not AI, because I followed people that cared about making art for art's sake and doing it long before it was AI, right?
What the hell
not
is
that
AI
I'm aware
fabric,
of,
Bass?
Lucy. God, I hope not.
What is AI fabric? What does that mean?
What the fuck?
I
This
don't.
makes no sense.
I can't even fathom what that's supposed to be.
But I feel really bad for anybody who is like a true artist of any form, writer, digital art,
Artist,
traditional, whatever.
video
Anybody
maker,
creating,
film.
right? Anybody, video, anybody creating that has only just started while AI exists, solely for the fact that they're much harder to be quote unquote credible immediately, if that makes any sense. Right, because they don't have
you don't have a history
the
to
history
look
to
at.
back
You
it up.
can't see like how their
And
art
obviously
grew,
the
because
history
that's the big evidence people
does
use
not
is how quickly do
always-
your skills increase from piece to piece.
Well, increase
if it's like a sudden
just
skill
how long has
increase
your
or a sudden
account
skill decrease,
existed.
it's like something's a little sus.
And obviously, it's not a 100 because Ross Draws had his whole deal. But it's much better that way. And so I just feel bad for anybody trying to get on it new,
I heard about that, Rage. Honestly, I feel like that should be the process everywhere. Honestly.
Oh, Ross
Bess, you
Jaws
didn't
used
know?
AI, Bess. I don't know what he's doing. There's a whole thing where he did play around with AI. It definitely, it in the end kind of came out that as a person, he's not really as much of a art for art's sake kind of guy as he ended up getting. I don't know, Bess. His name on YouTube is literally Ross Draws. I don't know a Rubber Ross.
That one's not ringing a bell for me, I'll be honest. Those are two different? Okay, Rage was able to confirm.
Rage is confirming two different people.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't
Never
know
heard
what
of the
Rubber
former.
Ross is.
I know of
No.
Ross Draws, though.
Not Rubber Ross, we're saying. No, not Rubber Ross. Rubber Ross is a completely different person. This is a person whose YouTube is called Ross Draws. Okay, and he's a big YouTuber. And he definitely taught a lot of people how to make art. Definitely one of the originals, sort of up there in the art space. And he's still going. But yeah, Sam Does Art made a good video on the Ross Draws thing. A lot of people did. But yeah,
I know everybody
very
had
sad.
something to say about it.
Very, very sad. It really just ended up being that sort of like, it came out that he's not an artist for art's sake, and that's such his life, unfortunately. And, there's a lot of talking about like,
you learn
didn't know what AI, blah, blah,
and then
blah,
you
blah.
proceed accordingly.
Exactly. Yes, Rubber Ross is safe.
I agree with the sentiment you said last week, Ori, in that in the beginning, okay, you could make the argument, but now we know so much about the harm AI does is like, there's no
And I'm
excuse.
talking like back when Midjourney was putting out like kind of psychedelic shit. Like we're talking like that level of back in the day.
God, that was like what, 2023, 2024?
Yeah. No, we're talking like 2022, I think. 2023 it's like
Has it really been around
2023
that
is the
long?
cutoff, I think. I think it's 2023. I think you're right. 2023.
Like it has to
Yeah,
be. It
the
can't be
horse is drawing.
2022.
No, I think it's 2023 is the year. Oh, snap! That's cool.
Oh! I didn't know Glitch was coming out with a new show.
I
guess
also
they do
didn't
need
know.
one to replace the Amazing Digital Circus once that ends.
Well, I mean, Knights of Guinevere is happening, but
Knights of Guinevere is happening, but they wrapped up Murder Drones, and now they're wrapping up
That
the
is
Amazing
true.
Digital
That is
Circus.
true.
They definitely need
I
some
watched
more
a recent
shows.
thing, and it was really, really nice. And it was basically like somebody was asking Gooseworks if there was going to be an Amazing Digital Circus season 2. And I mean, like, I feel like anybody who knew that wasn't going to happen. But Gooseworks basically came out and was like, Glitch has been really good because they let you tell the story you want to tell, however long or short that is, right? They don't make you do a number of episodes, or they don't cut you off enter. Murder Drones was never canceled. Don't let anybody make you think that. Liam, the creator of Murder Drones, told the story that he wanted to tell, and it was done, right? I could, and Gooseworks,
so rare in the industry nowadays.
Make it 5 seasons with a lot more wacky adventures, but I didn't want it to. I wanted every episode to have meaningful character development specifically, and thus it will be only these 9 episodes, right? And all that stuff. So it's like that is incredible. That there is no that it's like, hey creator, so how many episodes do you want? We'll make this pilot, sounds great. All right, did good. How many episodes do you want? And I think that's honestly fantastic.
That's how they all should do it. I still can't believe it's been 2 years, Mason. Time flew by.
Yeah, I wanted to have a definite end, Bass.
I would love it to have an ending.
I feel like it's so sad.
Every show needs to have an ending.
I feel like it's way worse.
Or you hit seasonal rot.
Yeah, it hits seasonal rot. There's only so many ideas you can do out of like a IP, right? You know what I'm saying? Like there is a level of it's hit an end, and I would much prefer to have a definitive, this is how we leave it, and everything is left up to, you, the fans, and what you want to do, then be like, we need 8 seasons and a movie. That's why I was kind of like,
we're just gonna keep going.
That's why I'm kind of mid about and cautious about the K-pop Demon Hunters stuff that's happening, where it's like they told the story they wanted to tell in a movie. And while it ended up being rushed,
I don't know what
because
more they could tell with a sequel, to be honest.
There's an argument of K-pop Demon Hunters did get cut short in the sense of that the amount of time they were going to have for the movie ended up being less. They were only given the feature film length in the end when they wanted a 2-hour movie, and they were planning for a 2-hour movie. But they did the work to make it feature film length. And while there's definitely more stuff that would be interesting to explore, like Zoe and Mira, right? Like all this stuff, like Rumi's parents and these sort of things, and how we get to where we start in K-pop Demon Hunters. But it's also
sometimes you don't
need
the answers for the story to be satisfying. It's still satisfying without those answers.
And what was cut, I don't think is enough to be a whole movie on its own. Right? That's the thing. It's yes, want more information about Mira and Zoe? That would have been cool if we could have had that in the movie, right? But how do we make that a whole new movie? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right? That's where it's
you have to pivot focus away from what the first movie was in general.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
really
you can't do that, but you have to be really careful with that. Otherwise, you end up with Cars 2.
Yeah. Would I have wanted more information about Rumi's parents and how they ended up together and how all of that? Yeah, that'd be great. But are we going to make a whole movie? I mean, that could be interesting, but then that's very different than what K-pop Demon Hunters was, and maybe not what people want.
Pull it off.
So it's all very
it is going to take 2 years for them to make it, which I'm glad. They're giving them the time they need to make a feature-length feature. A feature-length feature. Oh my god. Feature-length movie. Good god, my brain.
I have seen Cars 3.
I've seen Cars 2. I do like Cars 1. I have a soft spot for
Cars 1 is fun. I think Cars 2 is goofy. Where it's
Cars 2 is hella goofy.
Well, Cars 2 is you like Mater, have a funny time with Mater, And then Cars 3 is we're doing Mater, Cars 1 again, but it's Lightning McQueen.
Painful couple minutes for you.
And then Cars 3 is we're doing Cars 1 again, but it's Lightning McQueen is Doc now. It's why?
Cars 3 is we're following the Rocky movies. That's what we're doing.
And then also
Cars 3 is we're doing Rocky.
And then they were planes. And it's okay.
I did see the first Planes movie.
I did not see Planes.
I honestly don't remember a whole lot from it, except
Yes,
for
car.
the scene where the planes get shot down in the war. And the mentor plane has PTSD from all his companions going down during this war.
Yeah.
I'm like, your planes! Why is this scene in the movie?
Toy Story 1, fantastic. Toy Story 2, I think a good follow-up. I think Toy Story 3 was the natural conclusion. And it should have ended there.
Toy Story 3 was the natural conclusion.
Still very heartfelt, still very had its moments, you know, but that was logically where it should have ended.
Toy Story 4 was like DLC.
Yeah, I watched Toy Story 4. I have zero plans on watching Toy Story 5, I'm gonna be honest.
I don't have a single plan to watch Toy Story 5. Yeah?
I didn't realize that fucking Age of Scorpius video was 9+ hours.
I did write above the link, oh my god, this is his dissertation.
Yeah, but 9 hours still.
Oh yeah, the Crimson Rogue video? Bess, I think you've told me you watched Crimson Rogue. Yeah, he put out a 9-hour video on the Age of Scorpius. What hour am I at? I've been working my way through this video for the last 3 days.
Yeah,
I am currently
I've only done it for 2, but...
Oh god, where am I?
Allie watches them. I think it was Allie, probably. Oh, you're still trying to get through it?
I'm at the 7-hour, 42-minute, 10-second mark.
Oh, damn, you're in
Chapter 28.
Hold on. I have to see where I am.
Oh, man. Yeah, Allie, I've just been listening to it in the background, like, if I'm doing laundry, if I'm doing my log notes, if I am... you know, commuting or waiting in the car before a session.
I'm close to you. I'm at 6:55.
Oh man. Ooh, you're very close.
And I've only been watching it for like 2 days. And the reason is because I spend hours listening to content. Because my whole day at work I'm listening,
job,
driving, art, like cooking. Because I cook alone for like half an hour.
In the couch for you guys, in case anyone is interested. It's a heck of a video. If you ever want to learn, and so Mason, I know you've been interested in magic power systems. He goes into a lot of detail about this one and
why it's bad.
In his opinion, it didn't work.
No, so
at all.
I had been following the Audra Winter, Milo Winter.
It definitely objectively did not work.
Controversy,
but it's a very interesting
stuff.
Listen.
That happened, right? Like I've seen a bunch of videos on specifically like the controversy surround it, but I had yet to watch anything about what the actual book. I didn't even
know that there was a point in the book where they sail on a river in a boat.
I had only the vaguest idea what it was about
at all.
Yeah, they were all talking about the controversy because that was like the main thing. So, Mason, it's never going to be a series.
The Age of Scorpius. It was a book that came out via Kickstarter, I believe.
So okay, let me back up. Basically, what happened?
Let's back up.
What happened? This person, Milo Winter. Okay, at the time they were named Audra Winter. They are now Milo Winter. Okay. Oh, what? There's art. My goodness.
There's art.
So Milo Winter was doing a bunch of stuff on like YouTube and TikTok and all this stuff. Yay!
There's no dinosaur emoji. I'm so mad.
Dinosaur.
Why don't I have a dinosaur emoji?
It got a lot of traction. A lot of people were like really excited about
very
it.
Excited for
really
this
good
world.
Marketing for it. Okay, they really played it up. Everybody was really excited for it. It finally came out. It sold like 7,000 copies, which is insane. Okay, pre-order copies.
It definitely met its goal.
Really hit.
That's for sure.
Okay, a lot of people were really ready for it. It came out, and basically everyone was like, this book is terrible, actually.
Yeah.
This book is absolutely terrible. You played up that you were like a really good writer and that this was going to be your debut novel, and you've been doing a lot of other writing and stuff, and we were very excited. This is actually...
Every scenario that an author dreads literally
really
this was
bad.
the author's
And then
worst scenario.
And then it came out, which is the most insane thing I've ever heard, and this will stick with me for the rest of my life. This will haunt me in my dreams. Is that the author, again, Milo Winter, never did drafts beyond the first draft because what they would do
blew my mind.
Yeah, because what they would do normally when you write a book, anything really, when you write anything, you write it and then you
essay,
reread
a thesis, a short story,
and you
a poem.
edit what you wrote. Okay, and maybe that involves deleting a chapter or a paragraph or rewriting some sentences or whatever. But you are taking what you wrote the first time and then you are tweaking that. And you do that again and again and again. Okay, so you take the first draft. This author doesn't do that. This author would write their whole book, and then they would then write it again.
Yeah, not editing a first draft.
They wouldn't edit what they wrote. They would just start from scratch and write it again.
Multiple drafts over and over.
So instead of having a first draft
and every time
and a second draft and a third draft,
with edits,
they would have
a third draft with edits.
The first draft 8 different ways.
They just have another first draft over and over and over again.
And that is insane. Okay?
That is nuts
the most
to me.
Insane thing
actually nuts to me.
I have ever heard in my entire life. So that would be here's an art example. Instead of making a thumbnail, not even that. Instead of making a sketch, right? And then you go and then you refine the sketch and then you put the lines on it, right? Instead of doing that,
resize, maybe
you would make the
something.
sketch and then be like, ooh, I don't really like how the face looks. So instead of going over just the face and like going on top of doing it, they would just redraw the whole piece again.
Whole thing.
They would just resketch the whole thing again. And then so at the end, when they finally like it, it still is technically a sketch. Right? Insanity. And now there's a lot of controversy that had to do with then people being upset, wanting their money back, the author making promises they can't keep. Honestly, the author being really more of a business person than an author and really just loving the world that they created for this than actually wanting to be a writer.
I think wanted to speed run the process of like having the community before having a good
that's
story,
definitely part of it too. A lot went around it. But all of the videos I had seen about it, nobody had read the book, right? Nobody that I had watched had read the book explicitly.
No, they were all talking about the controversy.
They were all talking about the controversy. They did not have a copy of the book. They didn't want to purchase a copy of the book. All that sort of stuff. Blah, blah, blah. This person, Crimson Rogue, that Mars sent me, has a 9-hour 40-minute video where they actually read the book and they go through the book and why it's bad. And
he did the work.
And now I'm gonna tell you, some of those book talk books are not great writing. They're mid writing. Okay, some of the books you see that are book talk, but a lot of people love them. A lot of people, their Age of Scorpius review, Penguin. That's what we're talking about. That came out like 3 days ago.
You're the one who likes Crimson Rogue,
there
Penguin.
It is.
Okay. I knew it was one of you between Bass and Penguin.
Yeah. And then so,
Yup, I watched that one. Well, listen.
It's insane. Oh no! We've been bamboozled.
We have?
Penguin, it doesn't work. Penguin, it doesn't work. It's not April 1st over here. That means it's all real.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. We're still 3 hours behind.
We're still in reality over here. It's still real.
Sorry.
Penguin the fish. Yeah. There are still people sitting in the hotel fucking Discord voice calls.
Oh, shit. Oh, we got a new one.
Got a new what?
Hello.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so Well, I knew Ori had been following the drama of that book, and I had followed it too because Ori had sent me the first video
because you're an author, so I was like, this is vibes.
Yeah. Oh no, I was very curious about it, and then I got into the whole, deep into the drama. And it's like, oh wow, this goes deeper than you think. But I had never heard anyone actually talk about the book itself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is the plot? What about it is so egregious? Now that I'm listening to this 9-hour
it's really
video,
egregious.
I'm like, oh,
it's shocking.
Wow.
Like again. So what I was trying to say before is that a book can be not amazingly written and still get a big following on the internet.
They're gonna demolish the hotel?
No.
Sorry to interrupt.
No. Penguin's just making a joke. Penguin doesn't know anything. Penguin was not at the hotel.
I see.
Did you join the hotel and just get evicted, Mars? I don't know.
No.
Oh, okay. You had said something that made it sound like you were in the hotel. And I was like, what?
Oh, I think I said it earlier today. I said something like, I'm literally just watching this all unfold.
Oh, yeah, it was like that. And I was like, were you in it and then got evicted? Because then you could sit and just spectate. You can't message or anything. So
no, I was watching all of you guys freak out over the price
I see. It was fun to have our little slice of, haven. I felt like it was like, so we all have a room in the hotel, but we also can just, sit on, the cloud that, the artist, right, in quotations, made outside the hotel and kind of watch everybody burn.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting back watching the chaos. I meant just watching you guys freak out in Bistro 2. That's all I meant by that.
Okay. But that's what I felt like Bistro 2 was it was this, little ethereal little, cafe that just floated in the ether where we could spectate the
mind
hotel.
Palace that everyone enters is like,
we're in the hotel and then just it's like, oh, okay, this is getting a little crazy, let's pop into the bistro and as we sip our tea and whatever, we're just and Mars is in there because Mars can't enter the hotel, right? And Mars is just there being like, so what we watching?
I'm like, hey, I brought popcorn. What's on?
That was great. The combined screaming.
Ooh, panic. Continue with what you were saying about book talk and everything. I'm sorry to derail.
Yeah, so it was just the idea that so not greatly written books can certainly still have a pretty big cult-like following, on the internet, just because it's romantasy or whatever, right? It could still be like that. So to have it where, when learning about the controversy, that basically everyone hated the Age of Scorpius was
yeah, that was
okay. What
was so bad about
right?
this?
It was very so damn. What the heck could this have possibly been? So getting to finally, hear someone have read the book and talk about it is definitely oh, wow. Yeah, this is rough.
Bad.
This is rough. And then on top of it, it's did they hire editors and then just not do what they wanted? Or did they
either didn't listen to the editors, but I also heard that the author threw the editors under the bus and claimed why the book
what
was so
I like
bad.
that Crimson Road talked about, because I didn't know this, and this is very interesting, was the 3 different types of book editors. That was really interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
I didn't know about those differences. That makes sense. But I can't remember what the names were, but it was one type of editor that is basically for continuity, where they read your book to make sure that it's understandable, the logic is understandable, that you don't have Chekhov's guns that you don't fire later.
We try to keep our continuity as
well,
much as
it's
we
helpful
can.
that we have 2 people, right? We're basically that for each other
very
because
much
there's
so.
2 people here keeping track, so it helps that way. But definitely when Outcast is done, we're gonna have our own edit time, because what we publish as a physical copy will be a revised version to an extent.
Definitely has
it
to
won't
be
be
a bit more
fully
polished.
redone with the art or anything. There'll still be a lot of old art, but like I might redraw certain things, or we might add certain panels and everything like that. There will be a
Maybe
editing
stuff
portion
we wanted
after
to
that.
spend more time on that.
That's
time
just not
didn't
something you
allot
can do
for.
with a regular release schedule of a webcomic, though, because you are writing it and making it as you go.
Exactly.
But my brain died. And then there's the copy editor, which is for like grammar and stuff like that, to my understanding.
Yeah, so there's a
Where it was,
continuity person, there's a grammar person, and I think they also look at the prose, if I remember correctly, as well.
Yeah.
And then the third guy, what'd the third guy do?
There's 3 types of book editors.
Crap.
Can't remember. You missed stuff?
I'm looking it up.
Oh, 4 types of editing explained. Oh my
4
goodness.
types?
Editorial,
You found the same thing I did.
Developmental editing, plot, structure, characterization, pacing.
Proofreading. Okay, that makes sense.
Copy editing is line level edits to refine voice. That's what it was. So it's the refined voice.
That's it.
Maintain consistency and improve clarity.
So,
Developmental editing is making
developmental
your world,
focuses on structure,
making your
pacing,
plot,
characterization.
So the more big
copy
broad
editing.
strokes about that. Yeah, there you go, Beth. And then the proofreading
is when the
grammar,
final
spelling,
manuscript is
punctuation.
ready. And then editorial assessment.
That
would be them
that's not really the whole
analyzing
thing.
the manuscript and
I think the
looking
last type
up
of
to make
editing they were talking about is the
suggestions.
fact checking, but that's not for fiction books. That's not really for fiction.
Yeah.
books.
Okay.
Yeah. So developmental editing is.
Oh, you could put the Mies in sketchbook if you want, Allie. Or if
Yeah.
they're finished, museum also works. Hi,
Or
Roval.
if you want to be double safe, I don't really care that much, but if you want to double safe, open exhibit.
Ooh, that's also a good one.
I think that one probably fits the best if it's not direct. Oh my God, Mars, what is this?
Isn't it so cute?
Oh my God.
My heart.
I love the voice.
The crossover I didn't know I needed. Now I need
Also-
Reagan and Engine to meet. Like,
Yes!
please.
Incredibly
Please!
mild
They
baby
would
spoilers
vibe so hard.
for Cinderella Boy. Nothing plot relevant. But they're in a mystery book right now.
Oh.
And the outfits fucking slay. Pastry, the outfits fucking slay. I'm dying. All of the outfits are insane.
If I keep getting good ones, Allie, I will. If I keep getting the good ones.
Hello, Robo.
I might have to do an Engine Reagan crossover. I don't know how I'd make that work. If I could make Mob Psyche crossover
Ooh.
work, I can make Gachiakuta Mob work.
Dylan
I'm
got
sure.
a tarot card, and he's done some tarot readings just for funsies.
He did. He actually did a tarot reading for me one time. That was cool.
Trading card games. I've entered into the YouTube shorts space of Pokemon trading cards, and so there's a part of me where I like the people do like So the part that has intrigued me is master sets, where to my understanding is the goal is to get
Ooh.
one of every card of that Pokemon. So like
Is that
every
how that
card that's
works?
made.
Okay.
Like, and every version of
For
every
that
card that's
particular
made
Pokemon?
for that particular Pokemon. But then
Okay.
people also do ones for artists. So if they like a particular artist of a Pokemon card, then they might get an artist master set of finding all the cards that artist has drawn.
Oh, that's fun.
Is very interesting. So, one that does all the IRL crochet stuff. What are
IRL
we with
crochet
crochet
stuff.
stuff? I don't. Are we on trading card games still? I've gotten lost in the plot in a good way, but I've
Well,
gotten
Bass
lost
was
in the plot.
originally talking about another part of me is sad because of the commodification and market manipulation.
Oh, of like trading card game stuff. Yeah. Oh, I know which one you're... Yes, Bass, I know which one you're talking about. Yes. But there is a part of me that's like, I love Snorlax, and I love Sigilyph. So there's part of me that's like, Master Set would just be fun as, like, a have. Like, not even pulling cards, just, like, looking at, like, to get the cards. Because a lot of the cards are, like, pretty cheap. You know, to be honest. Like, if you just buy them solely.
Separately.
And I'm not looking for, like, crazy types of Pokemon, to be honest, that people are going
conventions are a really good place to do that.
Yeah. And I have a ton of older Pokemon cards, honestly, so it'd be really interesting to go to a Pokemon card convention just because I have a lot of cards. So it'd be interesting.
I actually do have an old binder of Pokemon cards, and I recently started remaking my binder. Because last year when I went to Anime Boston, the friend I went with, she was into collecting Pokemon cards, and she spent so much time at the booth. I got a good look at that. Like, ooh, well, these pretty ones are nice.
Roval, I wouldn't be going to a convention to, like, buy packs or anything. I'm not really interested in, like, ripping packs or anything like that. It would literally be to, like, trade with people. And then the way that you don't get scalped with the people, like, hosting tables is you look up how much your card is worth
so cute,
on the internet first. And then you do that.
Or you gotta see the Kai Me.
Oh, my God.
He's so cute.
Oh, my God. Damn, that's crazy.
I love the little tooth.
Wow,
okay.
That's crazy.
All right, fuck it. Thursday, I'm downloading Tomodachi Life, and I'm making Hotsun and Milano.
That's insane. I'm impressed.
I know what I'm doing Thursday.
I'm impressed how close that got. Damn.
No, that got really close.
It got really close. You can make the me as ace. Hell yeah.
Dang. Based.
Yeah, 100% best. I'm 99.99% there for the art. And that's why I won't do a master set in the end, I don't think, because I only want the art of the Pokemon that I like. Like, I don't care about the ones that I don't like. I just want, like, there's some lovely...
Are you talking about the ones where you cut them out and then stack them and they kind of make that 3D, like, picture box?
Yes,
almost?
I've seen those things.
Like those?
Yeah, those are
love those.
so cool.
I want to try that. I'm so scared I'm gonna ruin the car.
I like the ones people, like, paint on them to make them full art.
Yes. I found an artist who does that the other day.
Yeah.
I don't think I followed them, and that was really dumb of me.
Bass.
But oh my god, it was beautiful.
One of the Snorlax has one of those real life crochet cards from that artist. I liked that one. But then there's certain Snorlaxes where it's like, I don't care. You're not as cute. I don't like the art style as much. But then there's other Snorlaxes where I'm like, yes.
Sometimes it really does come down to vibe.
Yeah, and that's why it's like, Master Set is not the way to go. It really is just like a getting explicitly pretty art.
It really just is the
like Sigilyph is my favorite boy.
This one sparks
but there's
joy.
very few Sigilyph cards that I'm like, the art is lovely. Cause I don't like the 3D ones. I want the cute 2D ones.
The 2D would be better.
There's a bunch of Lycanroc Midnights as well. Yeah, very fun.
Card games are awesome.
Yeah, I bet, Flair. That's definitely them. Game cards are awesome. I love the idea of making cards. You can do it, like with a bunch of companies who like make cards and stuff. I definitely want to do more art train cards. Oh, that is an adorable Psyduck.
Oh, wait, I gotta see the Psyduck. How could they not have a good card of Noivern, Rage? Noivern is just objectively cool looking. How could he not have a good card?
Now I have to look it up.
Oh, that's a cute Psyduck. I love that one.
I have to look up Noivern. If I could spell.
Okay. Now you guys made me check. I gotta look at Absol cards now.
Oh, you're right, Rage. None of them have the cute stylized art as much.
Okay.
Like, some of them aren't terrible, but there's definitely not, like, the really, like, stylized ones. That is definitely what I'm going for. Damn, that's crazy. Bless you.
Thank you.
Where's the one that I
see? Images. Like? Ooh. Oh, that's a cool one.
The rainbow is neat.
Know if I like this one.
Okay.
But I'm kind of vibing.
I will say
it's real.
This one is cool. This one is cool. I do think that one is neat.
I like the pose on that one. That one.
I like
really
the
cool.
background. It's a very different vibe.
Sadly, Roval, I've not played either. My only knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh! Comes from the Abridged that I watched many, many a year ago, and I've never played Magic the Gathering. Much to my chagrin.
I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! None of that. I have played Magic the Gathering, many years ago at this point. I don't want to think about that. Just how old it is.
Oh no,
crazy.
Ori's been traumatized.
No, it's just like, it's, I'm gonna say college, and then I'm gonna calculate how old college was, how many years ago, and I'm just gonna have an existential crisis. Yeah, so shush.
Please don't.
So shush.
No.
Okay. And so, I was never very good. I never played in a way where I was, like, trying to super win or anything. Yeah, I feel it, Rage. I feel it. I just liked that full art one because it was very different from all the other ones. Like in the cityscape and everything. Everything else is very in like just the sky or whatever.
Also dropping down like
yeah,
Batman.
it was just a very cool different. Pose. Otherwise, all the other Noiverns look very similar. But yeah, they're mostly 3D, which is very sad. Thankfully, the Pokemon. See, Lycanroc had a few that were 2D, but let me get back to what I was saying.
Ooh, I like this Maractus one. It's almost got a tapestry feel to it.
I think some of the art is cool. I like the full art lands a lot. They're just really pretty a lot of the time. I never played to win. I really can't do games like that. I'm not a big trading card game, like actual game player. If I care, it's solely about the art. Dylan actually plays a fair amount of Magic the Gathering
card game, and I couldn't even get into that.
Oh yeah, no. Dylan actually plays a fair amount of Magic the Gathering with his friends. They play often like Saturday mornings. Not real life cards. They play on the I think it's the virtual tabletop thing, so nobody has to buy any actual cards because that's ridiculous and it gets to be a lot of money. But they have a lot of fun. Dylan's actually good. They play 4-way Commander usually, so that's the main way he knows how to play. And that's all I ever played. I only ever played Commander as well. And actually, technically, I also only ever played 4-way Commander. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So that's the only method I know. I played with mostly drunk people, and I still lost because I didn't really play the game in any way to like do it. It was more to watch them be drunk and make fools out of themselves. In college, I was very much a drunk people watcher. I don't drink, so it was very interesting to watch other people be drunk and the wild things they would do that were seemingly, out of character for their normal time. Well, the people
watching Bass
drunk is specifically for people that I already knew sober, so it was like, oh, what are they like drunk? don't know, pouting.
Sometimes the answer is not so different. Sometimes the answer is very different.
Oh, no, you're not a commander
remember,
person, Roble? Yeah, I'm not.
For my 21st birthday, my dorm mates, we got some drinks. One of my friends, turns out she was the clingy drunk, because for the rest of the night she just started going, I love you guys, I love you guys so much. And we're like, we know, go brush your teeth now. You need to go to bed.
Canadian Lucifer, handhelds used to be built to be handhelds. That's really what it was.
I miss it. I've been debating fixing up my DS again.
It's not stalking if you don't follow them, Roval. If you sit in one place,
them. Just sit on a bench.
If you sit in one place and you watch everybody else walk around, not stalking at all.
Yeah, that's the secret.
I think there's a very specific way that people act. I'm gonna be honest, Baz. I get to see a lot of people in my job now. I get to view them from a distance where they don't interact with me most of the time, hopefully. Because when they do interact with me, they think I'm the boss and they think I can fucking change where trees are planted. And it's like, no, that is the government. The government is deciding that you need a tree here, not me. I'm just making sure that the people that are hired plant the tree to the government standards. That's it. I do nothing else. That is my only job.
Sir, I just have the hard hat. Please leave me alone.
I know there's a clipboard, but it has only my salary on it. Well, but see, the difference is... Well, so maybe I'm misreading your sentence, Beth. You're saying you saw someone dancing on the sidewalk later, and that person dancing was on drugs. I'm saying that people on drugs dance differently than people just being happy. I'm going to be honest with you. And people who are unfortunately down on their luck act very different than people having a bad day. You know, there's an erraticness to it than like someone jumping around having a good time. I will say, you can tell there is a difference, but there is a level to what you're saying, Bass. I do understand where you're getting at, where there is like a level of like,
I think we need to embrace whimsy.
Adults can't, yeah, exactly, whimsy. Adults can't be as whimsical or like whatever. And I think the best way to do that is don't give a shit.
I was actually going to find some chalk and just draw some pictures on my driveway. Am I technically too old for that? Sure. Do I care? No.
I think the reason...
I may also be biased, because I do work in a
embrace
place where
goofiness,
it's like we all have to act like children.
That is
in
Dylan.
Working with children, so...
Dylan embraces the goofiness.
Sometimes you just embrace it.
And that I do think is the other thing. I get to live a life where my fiance is an insane man in a good way, and we're goofy together. So...
And there you go. Yes, normalize it, Penguin.
Yes. Do all the silly drunk drawings.
Two things
but
I
think there really is a level of...
I want to roller skate.
Good example. So Dylan and I walked to where we ate dinner Sunday. It was Sunday, I believe. And it was colder than I expected it to be, because Dylan told me the normal temperature and not the feels like temperature, and like an idiot, I just believed him. And I didn't wear a heavy enough coat. So the wind was freezing. So I then put Dylan in front of me, and I wrapped my arms around his waist, and so I was walking like against him, right? So he was my windshield, but I was like stomach to his back, right? Like we were pressed up, like I am holding onto him so that I'm walking like really goofily wide-legged, so I'm not like stepping on his feet or anything. And we're just having a good time, walking or doing whatever. And then at a certain point, and it was mostly we weren't really seeing people, so he was fine. And then at a certain point, we got closer to where we were going to dinner, and there was many more people. mostly like parents with children or like middle schoolers and that sort of thing. And Dylan was like, all right, stop. And I was like, what? Why? And then I realized I was like, oh, are you embarrassed because there's people around? Well, hey, I'm the one who looks goofy doing this. And I just went back to doing it. Because I don't care. I'm fucking cold. I'm going to do this. And you let me walk. We walked basically the rest of the way that way.
That's their problem.
Yeah, so the point is that, like, if you're not hurting anyone, and you know you're not hurting anyone, who the fuck cares?
Just do it.
What? They're judging you and doing what? You look very goofy. Now the question is, Beth, do you look like Goofy when you do it? Or I don't know how Goofy would speed walk. Toys are so intriguing sometimes. Good toys are so, like, interesting.
Oh, yes.
They can be so very interesting. Okay.
And sometimes you don't even need a toy. Like, you'd be surprised. People can be very entertained with very little. That, for those who saw it last night, the little bunny bag I made, massive hit today.
Dang.
It made work very easy, but it's also like,
yes, I love
it's a paper bag.
Max.
It's literally just a paper bag. And that kept them busy for like 8 hours. Crazy. Ooh, rock paintings can be really nice.
I love the rocks.
I'm always impressed by, like, the scenery ones, like when they paint a scenery on the rocks.
I love when people do that and then they leave it, right? And then on the back it'll say, like, take a picture and tag this and then move it somewhere else, those sort of things. That's why I like
I've seen those a couple times.
Geocaching. I like geocaching.
Yes!
That's really fun.
I did that last summer. It was so fun.
So really cool. So, Ori lore, I guess. Lori. My grandmother used to live in North Carolina.
No worries, Penguin. Have a good time zone.
Have a good time zone, Penguin. And we would always visit her every year and go to her house and stay at her house. And a lot of it involves going to the beach and doing stuff. And it was great. She moved in with my parents now, so there's no longer that house. But we still love going to North Carolina as like a family vacation sort of thing. And so last year was actually the first year where she was no longer living there, and we stayed at a beach house, and that was a really cool experience. And so we stayed at a beach house at the same beach where she used to live, right? So she didn't have a beach house, She just lived very close to the beach, but we stayed at the same beach, so we knew the general area still. Hello, Matt. But we got to do certain things in areas where we didn't normally go because we were in a slightly different area than where we were. But it wasn't a whole entirely new experience. It was like a mildly new experience. This year, we're actually going to a beach we have never been. And it is actually multiple hours away from where my grandmother used to live. And so it is very exciting in the sense of that it is going to be a really cool time to go do that. And I don't know the exact definition of that, Beth. Yeah, my father does that all the time, Beth. Yep, my father does. That is my father's thing to do. My father does 2 things on the beach, and he flies kites, and he metal detects. He's done that my whole life. I've done that with him. 3 things. We also look for shark teeth. We find lots of shark teeth. I taught Dylan how to find shark teeth. So very, very cool stuff. There's not as many like cool, nice shells where we used to beach. I don't know where this new one will be. But there was a lot of shark teeth. So very cool. And I found actually a raised tooth as well. That was cool. My brain died. What was I saying? Oh,
dang,
but so Whimsy.
That's awesome.
Going back to Whimsy. When we went to North Carolina last year, I had really wanted, there's a bunch of like ice cream shops around, and we used to go to the beach. We would always go to this hot dog place for lunch, but we'd never really get ice cream because that's just not the time of day we would go. We would go in the morning for the beach and then we would leave for lunch. So it's not really like an ice cream time. So there's a bunch of ice cream places we just never visited. We always went to one that was closer to my grandmother's house. But now we were on the beach. in the area. So I was like, hey, I really want to try this. Let's do an ice cream bar hop. And my mother was kind of like, what? And both of my parents are kind of like a little like confused about it. Dylan on board immediately because he's my fucking ride or die, you know? And so he was like, yeah, we're going to do that. And so, you know, I roped my parents and my grandmother in. We all managed to go. And like I got them all to do it. My mother talks about that to this day. My mother is obsessed. My mother is ready to do it again at this new place. My mother is so excited to go on an ice cream hop again. And that's like the whimsy. That's like the child whimsy vibes, right? Like you don't have to be insane or anything, but like that's the vibes of 100%.
It's also just like kind of realizing the freedom that you have, that you can go ice cream hopping and stuff like that. You don't have to, okay, I can only pick one and I have to stick with that choice. Like, no, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's like, I think we all have that moment, especially going from like a kid or a teenager into adult where it's like, oh shit, I have free will. I think that moment for me, this was many summers ago. I was working at my, the local daycare in town, and it was right next to a 7-Eleven. And this was over the summer. And one of the days I was working, it happened to fall on free slushy day, free Slurpee day.
Yeah.
And I'm walking home from my job. It's past hours. The kids have gone home. And I'm like, oh man, I really wish I could get a Slurpee. It's free Slurpee day. I really wish I could get one. And I just froze mid-walk and I'm like, wait a second. I could just walk in there and get a Slurpee. And then I turned around and got myself a Slurpee. It was like just that moment of, wait, I can do this. And no one can tell me no.
Bring more whimsy.
Kind of hits you like a truck sometimes. Exactly, Bass. Oh, Bass.
I believe it, Bass.
I got so bad in undergrad, actually. That was my motto for the end of the week. My college campus, I think, I'm trying to remember what year, but there was one year where they put in a bakery under the dining hall. So you would walk into this building and the bakery would be there. The dining hall was upstairs. This bakery was amazing. They hosted classes there, which I took. But they also had like dairy-free options, which was amazing. And I decided that, yes, every Friday I'm going to go to this bakery and get myself a little treat.
When I was in college,
like, why not?
I took
Why not?
a baking class. And when you take the baking class, you're actually like sat with like 2 to 4 other people. So it's not just you making the thing all on your own. You're supposed to work in like a team. And
very home ec.
My group never wanted to take it home. Whatever we made, they didn't want any. I don't know. Doesn't matter. They never wanted to take any. So
lame.
I got basically all of the leftovers, which is always an insane amount because you are making for 4 people. Like it is a lot. Okay, it is always a lot. And basically it was a ritual. And then like I wasn't like super close with anybody in my dorms, and a lot of them had like either dietary restrictions, like we had a vegan and can't remember what the other person had, but they were something, and then the other person was just always asleep because it was like a late night class. So I'd literally go over to my neighbors. They were a couple. And I knocked on their door every time. It was like Tuesday always. And I'd knock on their door Tuesday and be like, dessert. Just go into their room and sit as we all ate way too much dessert because it was so much food.
Love that. Those are the moments you live for, that you remember.
Oh yeah, we had Pokemon mailboxes I made in college. College is such a lovely experience. It's sad that apartment complexes rarely work that way, how like college dorms do. And I don't mean like, my college dorms had your own bathroom, right? So like, honestly, I was living more like in an apartment, but you were very friendly with your neighbors, right? Like I said,
Yeah.
you know, like you knew your neighbors, you went to people on the other floors, right? Like you had the open door policy, whatever. And that was so great. Like I said, we made meme mailboxes. Okay, we made meme mailboxes where you took a box. It could be like an Amazon box you got or like a cereal box you finished or whatever you wanted. And you used construction paper that you could get from the front desk to make it into a Pokemon. And some people got really creative. And every room who was part of this, who wanted to be part of this, had one. And they all existed. They were all pinned to the wall outside my dorm because I had like extra space basically in the hallway, so like no one was walking by knocking them over. And you would print out memes you made, whether like just you edited memes on the computer or you like hand drew memes, like I hand drew memes, and you would print out copies at the computer and then for the school, and then you would place a physical paper meme in each one of these mailboxes. And then people would come by, and, you know, and everyone from the door would take the detour to go to the mailboxes when, you know, every day, and they would check for mail in the mailboxes, in their mailbox, and you would get memes.
So fun.
And I hosted a tea party that I wrote out, and I designed full invitations that I put in each mailbox. I did a Halloween potluck. I did the same thing. All this sort of stuff. So we had all these, and then like I made I don't remember what I had got. I had gotten like marker paper or something, and I made like centimeter grids, and then I colored them in based on the pixel art, like the pixel version of everybody's door Pokemon, of everybody's mailbox Pokemon, and I gave those in the mailboxes, and people made, like, I have, like, so mine was Snorlax, because Siglif does not make a good mailbox. Snorlax does, though. So I have, like, a rock that my neighbor painted with a Snorlax on it. I have, like, my pixel art Snorlax I did. I have a bunch of stuff. Crazy. So cool. So fun. Definitely a big, big highlight. I also had a
big core memory.
Whiteboard on my door that every day I would write, like, how was your day with the date or whatever, you know, like happy Tuesday, you know, March 31st. How was your day? And everybody would come over and write, and there was always different color markers. The markers, like, everything was color coordinated and all that. They would write, and then I would take a picture every day. So I have, like, everyone's thing, and some of them got pretty fucking bless you, like crazy about like them kind of going insane and people having like insane shit. And I just have so many pictures of these fucking things. It's wild. Let's see if I can find one really quick. Oh yeah, here they are.
To answer your question, no, not on the big desk. In the teacher's lounge. I kid.
It was how many days
the kids
of
do
class?
Go down for nap time, and everyone does get to relax during that time, though, and that's nice.
So I would write, how was your 49th day of class? Day 69, week 11. Snowy, Max. It's a request for a giant Amazorian. When for Ryan, please, I mean Michael. Rachel. This blue is satisfying, Corey. Wrote my letter of intent, Jack. Lug beans, tiles, one more lab class scheduled, Matt. Slipped on my way out of my room, gonna go do it again. Ryan.
Oh, no.
And that was the sort of shit. Random fucking shit.
Oh, good times.
So, yeah, college, well, yes, partially for the learning, also partially for the lols.
It's very much for the lols. It's very much for the community. That's the key. It's the community. You bought the Gundam TCG? Cool, Roval.
Have I told y'all about my...
There's always grad school.
Have I told y'all about my freaking TTRPG player character trading cards? I gotta have told somebody.
I'm familiar with
them.
Yeah,
you're familiar with it.
New people in chat, so we might as well explain.
Well, I won't rant unless people want the rant, so because it's long. You know what? No, I gotta finish this fucking comic. Okay, we're almost done.
Outcast.
I'm 3 away.
TCG when?
There will never be a game. I will never ever fucking make a game. I refuse.
I do think tarot cards would be hella fun, though.
There's two. I will also veto a full deck of tarot cards because there is way more than you think there are. There are way more cards.
I'm talking about literally just here's the character, here's the vibe of the card, done.
Major
and only
Arcana.
For the main 5.
Oh, I see.
Average.
That's fine. That's fine. I would love to do card-themed merch for our avatars because we sort of ended up leaning into a card vibe for Ace Tooney in a lot of ways.
We really did.
And I have an idea, and I just haven't done it. That'd be pretty great.
Nobody cares about the 4 of Pentacles. Why do I feel like you're pulling my leg? Is that a real card?
It is a real card, yes.
I'm not as familiar with my tarot knowledge as I should be.
It's sword, cups, pentacles,
Pentacles
and...
doesn't
Damn
sound
it. It's
real.
swords, cups, pentacles, and... Fuck. Scrolls. Wands. Damn it. Something
You
did
were so
scrolls.
close. You were on the right track
Wands.
with the wizard vibe.
Yeah.
You were very close.
Wands. Damn it.
Oof. Ouch.
Well, I mean, the TTRPG character, player character cards ended up just devolving into their tarot cards now, because, I only make the legendary versions, and I haven't been doing that.
They look so cool.
So soft! Yeah, he is very soft. Hey, get...
Bass, you need to read the first couple entries of tally marks. You'll remember that this man's an ass.
Yeah. Reread tally marks. Remember what he did.
Remember how he treated Axis. This man deserves no love.
Yeah, I need to get I need to get tally marks done so y'all can shut up about Guard 1 and his stupid face.
I need to get Pentacles done and the 4 of tallies.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm crying. Sounds like it's time for a reread, Bass.
Well, I will admit, I'd make no promises. However, I sincerely hope that starting next week, Outcaste will return from its little baby hiatus between the 2 tally marks chapters.
It was the March Hotel. Everyone understands.
It was the March Hotel, the chapter ended, I had finished what I had of Tally Marks 3. I needed to get up on Tally Marks 4, It's just how life goes. Oh, jeez.
That's just how it works.
Why are we so lopsided, guy?
Oh, great. Now he's gonna be the bitch and fight the whole way.
He's just gonna fight me from this one fucking angle. So yeah, no concrete promises.
Fights you 24/7. Garwan's like, no, let me pick this one particular instance to be a bitch.
So yeah, no promises, but I do hope to have a new page out Monday.
Yay!
That is my personal goal, because I also have to finish a big bunch of videos, and I have to finish a big bunch of What is today? Tuesday? Okay, I have time.
Tuesday, yes.
I need to
I thought today was Wednesday for the longest time.
I need to make the redirect
that was messing me up so bad.
art cover, so I really need to do that because that comes out Friday, I'm pretty sure. And it has no art yet, and it's not even sketched, and I'm kind of dying because I need to design that because the fucking things aren't that.
Best, July is the art fight month.
Yes, July is art fight.
Definitely July.
So I am doing, please, everybody needs to yell at me. That's Mars, that's everybody in chat. If I fucking come with my ass into the server being like, ooh, new thing, fucking shoot me. I need to do other shit.
It will happen.
I mean, okay, you can't shoot me because I have the other shit to do, but you know what I mean.
This is true.
Fucking end me.
No, I'm literally gonna be like, Ori, no, drop it.
I need to
Drop
comic.
it.
I need to abridged. You want the abridged, right? You want the fucking comic dub,
You all
right?
want the
You want
abridged.
fucking deck plate, right? I have shit to do, and none of that needs to be more fucking art shit.
The abridged?
Yes. Shoot me if I say I'm fucking joining another fucking art thing before July. Shoot me.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna shoot you even if it's happening.
No.
Poor Ori.
Art fight is important. Okay, you gotta shoot Dylan in July just so that I can do art fight, apparently.
Okay,
he'll be
good.
fine.
We'll
He'll be
keep
fine.
that.
There's no way.
Yeah, he's an eternal demon. He can bounce right back. He's
No.
fine.
There's no way I'm not gonna be done with the abridged before art fight. That's easy. I'm gonna have that one in the bag. That's fine.
I'm curious if the Death of Me animatic will be finished before art fight.
No. I have different.
July is definitely going to art fight nights for Thursdays.
Yeah.
Like they
No.
did last
It won't.
year.
It won't. I have multiple goals, and these goals include, I want the Death of Me animatic to be done by time I'm done editing all the Trials and Tribulations videos, because that's what it has to do with. That makes sense then, it relates to those things, so then that can be released at that point. As long as it's done before then, I am happy. That is my goal to myself. That is the deadline I have set. So that'll be done then. The abridged 2 needs to come out long before that. Otherwise, Dylan is going to shoot me. But abridged 2 should be done in April. And maybe come out in May. And then I think that's good. That's about half a year. I think that's pretty good. June at the latest. But it should be done. I'm over halfway done with putting the sprites in, and that's like the longest work, to be honest. Once that's done, it's really just like transitions and stuff like that, which is easy. Dylan going over it to then decide line retakes, because we do always have some line retakes. Yeah, Dylan coming in like the Kool-Aid man, 100%.
And then we gotta put the popsicle pals in there for the bloopers.
Yeah, but that takes easy. So, I'm also finally out of commissions. There was a period there where I was getting so many fucking commissions, and so I didn't have my Wednesdays or anything. Not to say I don't love commissions. They pay the pastry puff and the Zilla, but
They do.
I was
And we're very
definitely
appreciative.
at a point where I was like, oh my god, this is too many.
I have to assume there's going to be another influx of commissions coming your way, Ori, because June is graduation month and people will have money upon
Yeah, that is
graduation,
usually
like
when
a
it
gift and
happens.
Stuff. So I think you'll get a lot more commissions around then.
My goal, and you can hear me say this, my goal is abridged is done in April. It will not get posted in April, because it never does. But abridged will be done in April.
But done in April
yeah,
is always good.
that's my goal. Hello, Soul Malice.
Hey, Soul Man.
Soul Malice Man. There we
Soul
go.
Malice Man.
So I'm gonna call you Soul, unless you decide otherwise.
Unless you have a preference. But welcome.
Welcome. And then we'll be good.
Yep.
Because thankfully,
smooth sailing. Maybe. Hopefully.
This week, pretty chill weekend week. I can get a bunch of the videos done and finished. I'll probably work on them tomorrow because then I just need Dylan to do his part. Actually, I should just yell at Dylan to do his part tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh, thank God. Yeah. He'll do some shit tomorrow. He'll do some shit tomorrow because I have time tomorrow. I have time. There's no stream tomorrow. There's no nothing. You know, let's chill.
No, literally just business meeting, and even then, it's usually just me and Ori hanging.
What is your popular moniker?
Oh.
Is it Soul?
The day to marry my Nintendo Entertainment System? I may or may not be lost.
I am lost. Oh, Wednesday.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. I've never heard that one. Hello, Rando.
Oh, it's Rando. Hello.
Yes, I do say it
correctly. It's been
Wednesday, Bass, but I've never heard that joke. That's a good one. I like it.
I have to applaud that one. That one's really good. Wednesday. Yep.
Okay, tomorrow it looks like I'm drawing Francisca, so hopefully that'll be happening. Ah, fuck. Ace Attorney bingo.
Oh, man. I really gotta do that.
Yeah, I might chill on it. I might just go down and get one line. I have to decide. I'm gonna put that in chat. I'm gonna ask which line do I want that I'm close and no longer roll, because there's no way I'm filling the whole thing out. There's just no fucking way. I want to get one line so I can get the little badge that apparently gonna give out, and that's all I want. So
what could I kind of easily get? I'm gonna check my bingo sheet. It's definitely got to be something with the free square space. That's a given.
This is me being dumb.
I got to use that to my advantage. Okay. Oh, everything in this row is I have to make it. When is the Ace Attorney bingo due by?
April something.
Oh, great. Okay.
I'm sorry, Mars. No offense. I don't think you're getting a bingo. That would be impressive.
I might.
I'd be impressed.
If I go for this free space, I only have 3 things to write. It's Phoenix Wright needs a hug, goodbyes, and angst breakdown. And you know I'm good at writing angst.
This is true.
So I could make this happen if I really lock the hell in.
Okay. Let's look at my bingo card real quick.
I'm checking Tumblr to see what the due date is again. I'm pretty sure I'm following them. Where are they?
Oh, I just go to the themed gallery where I am.
Donuts tomorrow. Nice, Blair. I've been going to a bakery that makes fresh donuts in
April 20th.
Like, oh, perfection.
That is the
okay.
end.
I could do that. That's 20 days.
Okay. So hold
That's
on.
20 days, and I'm putting it in my calendar. I can make that easy. Bingo. Are we operating on college rules? 11:59 p.m.
I have no idea.
I'm going to say that we are.
Just says event ends. It doesn't say any times. What the fuck am I doing?
Okay. Got it.
There it is.
So that's April 20th. Honestly,
Okay.
if I work on a week, I can make that.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
I think I can
3.
make- That's fine.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's a few different 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's a that's only 2.
Okay, let's see. Cross. This
Do I
out.
take the easy way because that one is literally only 2, and then comment on art is definitely something I've done but can do again?
That's what I'm doing.
Or do I let
That's my
chat
plan.
vote for various ones that have 3 options?
Ooh.
I don't. Where's the prank one? Yeah,
But
that
if I
doesn't
go
line up
this
with anything though.
route-
I guess it is a prank, but I
Ooh.
do try to be a little more polished than that.
Okay, I could do this instead of doing 2, or instead of doing 3. I could claim the free spot still, do 2 interactive spaces, and then just 2 fixed spaces. I think I'll
Only
do
the
that.
pink ones are ones I've done best. The other images are images that are for me to work with. So here's a better example, maybe. Yeah. So I'll use the dot method. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are the dots. Okay. The options are, if I do it this way, right, then comment on art is easy, and then I only have cozy wedding and this beast picture. I don't
That's
want to.
not half bad.
I'm gonna be honest though, I don't really want to do wedding. It's kind of mid.
Okay, literally, what if you put Edgeworth and Phoenix in your wedding dress and Dylan's suit?
That would be really, really funky. None of the colors are right. So the other one is 1, 2, 3, which aren't terrible.
Okay, chat, I'm reaching out to you.
1,
Give me
2,
a
3,
good AA
which isn't
ship
terrible.
that I would know of, given the point we are in the series, that you think is new to me.
Is new
I need to
you?
engage with a new ship.
What was it? Emma K?
Emma K, okay.
That was a big one, isn't it?
What the hell is gonna happen when I type
I mean, that is
Emma
certainly
XK?
a vibe. Good day, Elizabeth. That is certainly a vibe.
Oh, this is cute. Actually, I'm gonna save this image. This is really cute. I love that one of the tags is girls in STEM.
It's called Farrah Sky, apparently. There you go.
Ferris Sky, okay. Wow, that didn't give me much of anything.
Fine, I'll do the wedding and the beach one just because it's 2. I don't think there's any that are just 2 otherwise, even with the art comment thing. Because the art comment thing is just 2. Alright. That's
This
what I
one's
gotta
really
do.
Cute.
Is the ship only romantic? I think the ship in this case is we're talking about only romantic. No friendship ships, I do believe, is part of this. Okay, we gotta finish this man. He needs to be done,
Okay.
and then he needs to draw his hand. We're gonna lock in
This
for the
man
last
needs to finish.
36 minutes.
Jeez. Okay. I think I found a ship. This picture is really cute. And the artist did use the tag Farrah Sky, so I think this one counts. Wait, I think I did.
I know it doesn't have to be a Rightworth wedding, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
It's gonna be a Rightworth wedding, you guys.
There's no.
If you think it's not,
I'm just.
then you don't know Ori.
I'm just sitting here like, I'm sorry. I love Desi and Ron. I'm not really interested in drawing their wedding. They're married. You know. Diego Mia, again, not really interested in it.
Lana is more the way to go with that one.
It's still, also, I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
Maya Franz.
Not interested. Not interested. Not because I don't want them to be married. I do not really want to engage with drawing a wedding scene.
You know what it is, guys? Ori's stressed enough preparing for her own wedding.
It's not
She
even
doesn't
that.
want to draw
I just
one.
never, like... I'm not a wedding person. I never have been. I never will be. Not because I'm against marriage. Just the wedding is vibe. So that's why the vibes of, oh, they agree it's stupid, go to the courthouse is a very big vibe. Because Dylan and I really would if our parents, if our families were not so desiring a wedding. And we got it much smaller than that. Think of fluffy ships.
Is there such a thing in Ace Attorney? I really don't think so.
Fluffy ships? I mean, depends on where in the timeline you are.
Coded.
Okay, Mars, read that fucking T fanfic, okay? Read it. It's very nice. It's all fluff. It just... Edgeworth and Phoenix go on a tea date in London, and it's great. And it's cute.
I think that's absolutely lovely, but you cannot deny that Rightworth is filled with angst.
Yeah, but I think Canadian Lucifer's out here thinking of fucking, like...
with love.
I don't even know what the ship name is. Christinix? I don't fucking know.
A fluffy ship would be what Phoenix thought he had with Dahlia.
Yeah. I do enjoy the cute puppy love ones of, like, Feeny and Bratworth, though. Because, like, Feeny being, like... Feeny's the golden retriever. Chrisnix, there you go. That's what I feel like Canadian Lucifer's talking about right now.
Wait. So, Allie, sorry to derail, but...
How dare.
Tamagotchi life lets you make scars? That's cool.
I can't believe Mars is doing this. She's derailing the conversation from very important things.
You should look at Scarlet.
Okay.
She's lovely.
Oh shit. Scarlet? I know that's not where the name came from. It just kind of hit me though. I'm trying to lock in.
All right. I'm going to reblog this
real
post,
good.
and then I can cross off a thing.
Wow, that one Absol one is wild, Mars. That looks like it's made out of that, like, scratch art thing, doesn't it?
What are you looking at?
You had posted an Absol card?
Yeah. I don't know if it's official or not, or if I got, like,
No, it
someone's
looks official.
design or something.
Looks official.
But it looks hella cool. You know me,
That
Axel
is a
is my
nice
boy.
sock card, though. Wow. That is a very nice sock.
Dang. Oh, I missed the sock card. That's a really cool pose. Dang, someone cooked with that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Ori, were you talking about the first Absol card I posted or the second one?
The one that looks like scratch art. I think it's the first one.
Okay. Yeah, that one looks so cool to me. Like, it's, like, sketchy, but
Yeah,
not,
so, okay,
like...
do you know what I'm talking about when I say the
So
scratch
cool.
art?
Yes, you're talking about the little black sheet, you scratch the wooden stick against it, and it's rainbow underneath.
It looks exactly like that.
I remember those. I grew up in the 2000s.
That's insane. Oh, that's nice, Flair. That's fun. Okay. I'm annoyed that you do kind of have to be puppy hopeful in this one, sir. Bitch.
How dare you be puppy hopeful? Okay. I'm gonna put in the tag Ace Attorney Bingo, Farah Sky, and then I'm also gonna put the new to you ship as a tag. Reblog. Okay, that is another one filled out.
Thank God for Liquify.
I know, right? Wow, that's crazy, Bass. Yeah, isn't that Absol really cool? I'd be honest, if I saw that one at a convention, I would probably get it. I would probably get it. I actually kind of want to see... Do I have my cards? Oh, shit, they're right next to me on my desk.
Allie, would you believe me if I told you that I started
don't fall.
using Clip Studio Paint before they had the Liquify tool?
I'm curious.
Because
if
that's
I
a
have
weird
any
thing
good
for me to
cards in
say.
here. Now you guys
But
got
it's
me
true.
searching. Okay, I'll do like, I guess a highlight reel, the best of the best.
Never used the Liquify tool. I love the Liquify tool. It just makes life so much easier. It's a shortcut without question, but it's one of those that's like, might as well use it. I don't use it. I don't overly use it, as I do a lot of art still where I am just lazy.
Oh, that's where I put all my artist cards. Huh. Okay. I was wondering where those went. Probably have a zillion of them,
It's
honestly.
just 3D printing, yeah. I mean, to be honest, this is a panel where I definitely could have made use of this imagery tool, but I was kind of too lazy to bother with it. And that's the whole thing I think about digital art, is that there's tools that do make it easier, do make it neater, whatever. He is not symmetrical, but that's okay. I'm gonna liquefy him a little bit to just fix it a little bit. There we go. So much better. Fix his mouth now again.
Okay. 5
There it is.
Pokemon cards in my collection that I think
Look
are
at him
pretty cool.
go!
Whoa! That's a soft boy. if ever I
Really?
saw
Free
one.
transform? I definitely don't use free transform that much. I like the control I get out of the liquefied tool. Because I'll also use like the pinch or expand part of the liquefied tool as well, not just push. I find that really does help with certain things. Okay, my computer's going into liftoff apparently.
Oh, really? Mine too. I thought the whirring I was hearing was mine.
Oh, it might be
So
yours.
soft he'd be a whimsicott.
No. Wait until he's
That boy is
bloodied.
not whimsicott
Wait until he's
material.
bruised and bloodied. All right.
Seriously.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh.
Y'all
We're on the last
jump into
one.
conclusions over
We're on the
here.
last one.
You could do it, Ori. Will Mars have lines to color next week?
Mars will have lines to color next week. This is gonna be done. They're holding hands. No, they're not. There's something in Everett's hand that Guard 1 is going to take.
Yes. The softest Pokemon? Wooloo, definitely up there. I also imagine Flaffy is pretty soft. And Mary. But you also, I don't think you could pet them because they'll electric shock you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sad. That's why they gave us Wooloo. They knew we were sad we couldn't pat the electric sheep, so they were like, here's another sheep, and it won't shock you. Another Pokemon, I imagine, like, not soft in that sense, but, like, plush is Skitty. I just imagine Skitty is kind of like Cat Mochi.
Stoutland. And of course, my boy Lycanroc. And Rockruff, of course. Arcanine. So fluffy.
All the puppies have to be soft.
I don't... The texture of Fido would be interesting.
I don't know what that would feel like, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm not putting Fido.
I'm kind of imagining, like, Fido would feel like a basset hound with very short fur, but it's like, you pat it and it's like, ooh, doughy.
Yeah.
Kind of like a basset hound or a beagle when you pat them.
No, I don't remember that, but James is such an icon. I love Jesse James. Like I've said before, they're definitely gonna be inspiration for how
Andy and
Onyx
are
interact.
going to operate.
Yeah.
Yep. I sadly don't remember that best. I watched the Pokemon anime very sporadically.
I watched it even more sporadically than that.
Like around the Diamond Pearl arc, I wasn't into it, you know? It was like, if it was on, I was like, cool, I like and recognize this, but I wouldn't go out of my way for it, where like, another show like Teen Titans or Total Drama, I'm like, oh shit, let's go, new ep!
I did it!
Nice, Ori!
Okay, hold
You
on.
did
I gotta
it!
fix my
Oh,
thing.
Minccino. Yeah, Minccino would be soft.
Oh yeah,
Super fluffy.
both of them would be.
Very, very fluffy.
Okay. So I rolled a 4 first.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, a 3. I rolled a 3 first.
Ah, so you're getting the bag.
I
not
got the
gem.
bag, and then that was done. And then I rolled
Speaking
a
of,
1.
this is your reminder, paper demon people. Go get your dailies.
And then I rolled an 11, so that's plus 25 XP. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's another one where
And
I've
that's
heard
where
it
I am right
pronounced
now.
both ways, Canadian Lucifer. I'm sorry. Blame the YouTubers I watched back in the day, okay?
Okay.
So this is part of
this is
that
Guild
other
Arcana.
Discord.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
Guild
yeah.
Arcana, that's it.
Okay, let's do. Probably not that fast, but let's draw the art trade guy.
You got this,
Allie
Ori.
might recognize this character because I learned he's from Lego Monkey Kid.
Oh, snap!
I know nothing about him, but very, very funny.
Oh, I convinced my brother he's going to watch the pilot of Lego Monkey Kid with me tomorrow. Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!
Bless you.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh.
All right, here. You can see Allie. That's the character.
Ooh.
This guy. I know his name.
I wonder what
I know nothing
his
else.
deal is. Hiccup?
No, that's Hiccup. Yeah. I mean this guy. This purple green guy. Bless you, Mars,
Thanks,
indeed.
deity.
So this is all just on vibes of the art that they showed me of him. I have no idea what his Lego version looks like. I have only seen the fan art that they've drawn at this point, so.
Keep it that way. You don't want
Oh, I'm not gonna
spoilers,
look
do
it
you?
up. I'm not gonna look it up or anything like that. That sounded
Good,
sarcastic. I'm
good.
really not. I promise. I'm just saying. I'm assuring everybody that I know nothing else. That guy is a guy from the show. There you go.
It's certainly a guy from the show.
Can I ask an important question, Ellie? I'm assuming that the ears don't carry over into the Lego version, and that's an interpretation. But if they do, that'd be kind of wild.
That would be nuts.
Okay, they drew him very soft
Yeah,
too. Look,
you with more
look, look,
fan
look,
art.
look.
Wait, let me see.
I think they like him.
I think so.
I think somebody likes him. I think we like him.
He is very nice. It does scream second villain, though, and I'm like, ooh, I'm here for that. Let's go. Oh, an anime. Ooh,
He's a funny guy.
yay!
We're excited for funny guys.
Nakamura is coming out soon.
Yay!
Good luck, Nakamura-kun.
I wanted that one real bad. I've been waiting.
It's coming, it's coming.
Thank God.
We got Dr. Stone on the 2nd, Witch Hat on the 6th,
Oh, shit!
and Nakamura
Oh
when?
God!
I gotta catch up on Dr. Stone. I'm committed to watching it. I started watching again the other night,
Yeah.
so we're getting back in it. I'll be right back. I gotta grab a tissue.
Ooh, Flare. That'll be fun. I can't remember who here who is watching Lego Monkey Kid with us has seen it, and who hasn't. I'm pretty sure Pastry Puff hasn't. Flare, have you seen it? I can't
Allie
recall.
has seen it.
I know Allie's
I'm
seen it. I know
pretty
Allie's
sure
seen it.
Blair has seen it. I don't know if Deity's seen it. Mason, I know, hasn't seen it until last night. Bass has not seen it. Soup has seen it. Right, I remember Soup's reactions
Soup has
last
seen
night.
it.
Soup has.
Okay. You can't give him full Edgeworth hair. He has like kind of.
Dr. Stone scares me sometimes, Flair, because just when you think the big bad can't get bigger and badder by the next season, they do. And I experience heart palpitations when they get so close to winning. It's not good for my heart.
You're in America now, right?
I'm so scared. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it gets
I
worse.
am.
It gets worse.
I've met Stanley.
Yeah, it gets
Ben's
worse.
already been you know,
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Stanley is horrifying.
Zeno terrifies me.
Zeno's mid compared to Stanley is horrifying. Stanley is absolutely horrifying.
Because
I'll
be honest,
Zeno is his gay lover.
Once they threw...
There's no questions.
Oh yeah, no.
No, fucking...
From the get-go, I was like...
Jesus. It just gets more blatant.
It
just gets more blatant. If you can imagine.
Yeah. The second they threw Gen in the saltwater and then they showed like the wires, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That's a lie detector. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm not ready.
I mean, it's Gen though. He's got this. He's got this.
Your high-pitched squeal is very reassuring.
Okay, I don't like how his hair's coming out. Let's try this again. There's various interpretations.
Okay, Allie, serious question. Was the demo hours-based or was it progression-based? Like, how much were you able to get out of that? Because I've seen some people go for a long time with that demo. So I'm curious if it's like they're progressing the game slower and that's how they're able to get lots of hours. Or, if it's the other one I mentioned that I can't remember.
Time-based, where you
Progression-based, okay. Cool. Because I remember some demos are like, well, you hit the 2-hour mark, doesn't matter where you are, you're done with the demo. And then others are like, oh, you made it to this point in the story. To continue playing, get the full game. 3 hours. Just in the meme maker. That's crazy, Allie.
Okay. I'm trying to understand. Did Kai and
Scarlet at least get to interact?
Trying to understand this man's hair.
He did. Good. Book 21. Oh gosh, I don't even know what arc that would correspond to, Flair. I forgot you were reading the manga of Dr. Stone. Wait, 20? They're up to 21 volumes?
There's no way they're not.
Jeez.
It's finished.
I mean, yeah, but wow.
And I mean, look how much shit there is, Mars. I'm just saying. There's a lot of content. There's a lot of episodes.
True.
Okay, because they like him, we made him hot. And no other reason.
We had to. There was no choice.
No. It's not because just everybody Ori draws is hot. No. I've done this. I've done this blatantly, specifically, full intention.
Oh, Kai's such a sweetheart.
What did Kai do?
Scarlet tripped and Kai helped her up.
Aww.
And then they started talking about truth, according to the game.
Did anybody else see the one
brand.
about gooning? I don't...
What?
I don't know how Tomodachi Life works.
Ori, elaborate.
See, Bass knows what I'm talking about. Somebody, I'm assuming in the demo, made some characters, and they're really scrungly looking. And I guess you can give them, like, things they're into, and you can, like, write whatever you want. And so they wrote gooning or something like that. And, they, like, brain died, and so the character like comes up and is like, have you heard of gooning? And they're like, I have. Do you do it professionally? And they're like, yes. And they're like, I've only done casual gooning. Can you teach me? And they're like, I'd love to show you how to do it.
Oh my god. Oh, Nintendo, what have you unleashed upon the world? I think I remember that from the original Tomodachi Life, Allie. That you could, like, give them lines to say, and then they'd actually say it.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue about Tomodachi Life. I'm sorry, that is not the kind of, like, game I'm interested in personally. I'm so not that kind of person.
The video that gave me the best insight into what Tomodachi Life was watching, Peanut Butter Gamer's review of it way back in the day.
Okay, you have a turtleneck, it looks like this, with a little stripe.
Was unhinged.
And then like a jacket. You know, he gives me, that one villain from, OKKO. Not Boxman, the other one.
Oh, shit.
The other one that now has a character that gives Deltarune vibes. you know what I'm talking about. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Somebody back me up here. I'm not crazy. So somebody,
remember the name.
a bigger OKKO fan than me, help. I just knew he was gay with Boxman. Dylan learned the word Fujoshi today.
He didn't know that word?
No, he didn't know that word. Dylan's not in the space,
in what context
Mars.
did he learn that word?
I can't remember what I was talking about. I was talking about something. And then Dylan went, was it yaoi? And I was like, yeah, it was BL. And he was like, of course it was. And then Doug went, Dylan, you're marrying a Fujoshi. What did you expect? And he's like, what is that?
Oh my god.
Is it the main character's dad? I don't recall. I'd have to look it up.
Mason.
Good night, Mason.
I'm just not familiar enough with OKKO.
There's a very specific character that interacts with Boxman, and he gives oh, not Deltarune. He gives Undertale Metatron vibes, unless I'm incredibly being stupid. Okay, can I look it up real quick? If I type in KO villains. Oh, there he is. He's right there. He's the first guy on the page. What is his name? Professor Venomous. That is who I'm thinking of.
Professor Venomous.
He gives Professor Venomous.
I gotta look at Professor Venomous. Oh. OKKO minus AI. Oh, okay. You know what? I see the vision.
You see how I'm coming over here?
Yeah, I see how you got from point A to point B.
That is KO's dad? I barely watched the show, Allie. Makes sense. I really, like... I got, like... It was, like, one of those things where, like, if it's on, I watched a couple episodes, but I never got into it enough to really, like, get the lore. And then I, of course, saw lovely, you know, memes and stuff of Venomous and Boxman having, like, gay-coded old dad vibes.
Just stuff you've heard as well, Allie. Well, you've heard more than we have.
Yes.
So thank you.
OKKO is definitely like a later in my Cartoon Network sort of space of stuff, you know? Like,
It was not after Adventure Time, during the tail end.
It was during the end of Adventure Time. It was definitely in that era. I definitely watched more Gumball, you know? I feel like there was one other one out. The Seigex,
just so unhinged.
No, Gumball is
comedy.
So good. Jeez, like Gumball is
so
like it hit.
Fucking good.
Oh my god.
And honestly, I'm going to say it. It was ahead of its time.
No, Gumball hits so hard in so many ways. It was ahead of its time.
Honestly, I would call Gumball the spiritual successor to Animaniacs. With the amount of fourth wall jokes they made, with the way the animation style was, the way they just blended it. I think it is still going. I think they made
It came
a
back.
sequel to
It came back was the whole thing. It like came back.
Yeah.
And now it's going again with more. Just like how Phineas and Ferb came back. And it's one of those things where like I hear both are still good. Like first episode of Phineas and Ferb that came back was good. I enjoyed it. But it's very much as like a haha, they're floundering because they are being bad at making cool new shit, so they gotta go back to their old shit that worked. You know, it's like, no, not the show. I mean the company being like, oh, let's bring Gumball back. Oh, let's bring, Phineas and Ferb back. The shows are fine. It's more just like okay, so you can't think of anything new, huh?
No, don't. If not, they'll give us another fucking season of Teen Titans Go. Don't wish anything on us.
Allie, am I doing this character justice? You're the only one who will know. Well, actually, I don't remember if Flair had watched Monkey Kid or not. I don't remember if I got an answer.
Corporate go brr always.
I hope my next roll gets lucky.
You got this. Oh, you haven't watched it, Flair. Okay.
Okay. Cool. So, yes. Well, there we fucking go. I'm glad. Done.
Beautiful. That's always the goal. The mission is always accomplished by the end of the night.
Ori has one mission, and I didn't choose to accept it. I am just cursed. See, Flair's cursed, I'm cursed, we're all a little cursed. What is Mars cursed with? I don't know.
Making everything sad?
No, because it's not really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do the happy in the end. I don't really count that as, like, a curse. It's not really like you do that unbeknowingly. You know what I'm saying? To me, the hot thing is a curse because it really is like I'm not out here trying.
It's always very intentional because I'm like, no, this has to happen because I have a story I want to tell.
I'm not out here trying, from the get-go to make every character fucking, serve. But
oops, all trauma.
Then I literally look up and it's like, oh. Well, that's why I did
how we got here.
The hot pot shop, because it was literally like just me drawing the characters in the pose made it hot. Like I didn't really have to the hardest thing was just figuring out a pose. And that's honestly the only reason I won't do it again is because it was just like, that ended up being a lot. And I stopped having fun near the end where I'm just like, I'm done.
Clothes that can be unlocked later for Canadian Lucifer? Ooh.
I feel like Monkey has one thing where every character is someone's favorite. Yeah, definitely. I just hope Dylan's doing stuff enough.
The vibe I get from Lego Monkey Kid is they're very good at establishing character personalities quickly.
On the jump, yeah.
Like, when you meet MK, you immediately know what he's about. When you meet May, you know what she's about. Tang is another one where it's like, the minute he talks, it's like, okay, I see the role you're gonna play with this story. Same with Pigsy. Like, it makes sense that even if there's a character that only comes around once, and it's like a high and bye, I don't doubt that he's or she is going to be very memorable. That's the word I want. Because they're just so good at establishing that.
Okay, question.
And they only have 10 minutes to do so.
Is his name Piggy or Pigsy? in the show.
I thought it was Pigsy. I kept
so
hearing Pigsy last night.
I know May said Piggy a few times, and I'm like, is that just something she says, or is that his name because Pigsy's the original? You know, that's my question. It is with an S. Okay, cool.
It is Pigsy. Okay.
Because May definitely a couple times went, it's okay, Piggy. And yeah, okay. That's what I thought, Allie. That's what I thought. Just wanted confirmation.
It's May being May.
Yes. Which I'm down for.
We love it.
It really does just go harder than it had to. You know what I'm saying?
It really does.
In the bestest
Like the studio
way.
was just like, here's a little kid's show, do something with it. And the studio was like, based, we're going to put all the effort in.
Ooh, I mean, I do like Red Sun's design. Okay, I will say.
I love the design a lot.
I really like him.
I am waiting for Ori to do a human version.
Yeah, I am thinking about it. My problem is spoilers. I don't want spoilers. Not like it'd be the end of the world, but like, I am trying to not, you know, to not.
You know, you do what you can.
Yeah, also, that's another crazy thing that Lego does. Fucking made all the characters hot.
Yeah.
They did it. And they're Lego.
Several, in fact.
And they're Lego.
How?
They just know how to serve. That's really it. They just know how to serve. And
They
that's
really
what
do.
matters.
That's all we need.
Okay. Ta-da. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. And boop. Now I'm gonna take this picture because you have the most solid colors. Well, I mean, he's a demon. Age doesn't matter at that point. He still acts like a child.
Noodle boy!
I love Noodle. Noodle Boy is beautiful.
It's so good.
I love how they all keep using it too. Like that.
I
That
was just
hits.
dying during that the entire time. That was amazing.
Like it's not just one, it's all of them. Was like, that's pretty sweet.
Yes, this will be your moniker from now on.
Your mustache
Truly,
is
Allie.
not-
Oh, good night, Shiro.
Good night, Shiro.
Hope we didn't miss ya. I'm trying to see when you said good night.
Just so close to done.
Completely. So sad.
Lovely. I'm gonna do a little weird
Green
cheat.
and purple is a good one.
Green and purple is great, yeah.
I'm trying to remember the last time I saw a green and purple
Joker.
color scheme. Oh yeah,
The Joker, baby.
But isn't there a more recent example too?
Is there a more recent example?
I want to say Dr. Facilier, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess. He's more purple, though, I think, than anything else.
I guess so. I'm sure we're gonna love all the future characters. Does the Onceler count?
Ooh.
The Onceler has purple?
I don't know if he is purple. He's green.
He's very green, though.
He's very green. I don't think he had purple. Allie, if I give this guy slit pupils, would that be bad? Or would that be on brand?
Can he have slit pupils? Pretty please.
Is that, you know, demon vibes? Or no?
You know, as a treat.
I've already
As a
forgotten
treat,
his
can we
name
have
because
that?
I haven't been looking at it. Which
Not
is good.
Mr. Villainous. That's the other guy.
Yeah.
Dr. Venomous.
He was just purple.
Mr. Villainous, Dr. Venomous, tomato.
Yes, I can. Amazing. He just
Oh,
gives
that's
me the
cute.
has slit eyes vibes, you know? Slit pupils. This isn't Dylan asking for Beb, is it? Ah.
No, definitely the
Okay,
slits
no,
are the way
good.
to go.
The slits are the way to go. It was not him. We're Gucci. I'm so close to finishing that I am gonna finish it.
You could do it. Go, go, go.
Sorry, Ellie, I didn't. Maybe it did, I didn't see it.
I apologize, I didn't see it either.
I'm locking in.
So sad. It's okay. We'll make it work.
Oh, son. Okay. Amazing. All right, there he is. Thank you all for coming. Where's the button?
Beautiful!
Thank you all. Ah. Why can't I get there? Thank you. Thank you all for coming. So happy to have you. What a lovely start to the
Yes.
week.
Thank you, and thank you to the new people who joined us tonight. We're happy to have you.
Yes, we hope you'll stick
Thanks
around.
for sticking around.
We have a lot more yapping to do on Thursday. And of course,
Yes.
we are pretty active in the Discord, as a few other people are.
As much as we can be.
Yeah. It's not dead, but I wouldn't say we're very fast-paced, which is just how I like it. So,
It's perfect.
thank you for coming. And have a lovely hump day, everyone. We'll see you
Yes.
Thursday. Good
We'll
night.
See you then. Have a happy hump day.